that have been consistent speaking against the bad government and for the purpose for reformers. Niger what yo. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. The only media that have been speaking. No more bad government. The voice of the voiceless. No more bad government. No more bad government. For the poor, no more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what media? No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. In Nigeria, no more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. The only media, the number one media in Nigeria, no more bad government. That have been speaking against government. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what you? The voice of the voiceless. The voice of the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Niger what media? Voice for the voiceless. Niger watch media. Voice for the voiceless. The only media that have been speaking against bad government. Being consistency since 19 Borogodo. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. 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 Niger watch you. We have been seeing all you guys have been doing. And we recommending to
Nigeria, we're in trouble. Nigeria is supposed to be competing with Dubai, if not better than Dubai by now, if we're lucky to have a good leadership since 1999 date, or rather, since Nigeria was created. But very unfortunate that all of them come into power for their selfish interests. They come into power to compete with themselves, steal and loot, and pile up the money somewhere for, not just for them, for their children's children. That's what them are all doing. I saw a comment, somebody saying that, Elvis, why can't you lead a protest? Hassan, I don't know who you are, but why must you be asking me to lead a protest? If I see that yeah coming from you again, I will ban you on earth and the heaven. You know, are you part of the satanic people that come here to trigger me? Why can't I lead a protest? Where are you? You die? Now grave, now you from the talk they come. Why can't you lead a protest wherever you are? You don't die. God punish you. That's who you guys are. You hide somewhere and be trying to key down the effort of people doing their best. And you are somewhere. Probably now you're in a developed country where people sacrifice their life to build. You are not there hiding your useless head there. Eh? In fact, you need to be banned on earth and the heaven. Let me just ban you because you don't deserve to be here. Let me ban you on earth and the heaven. God punish you. Telling me to lead a protest. And you hide somewhere. You can't do anything. The people that are doing, we talk down on them. Go to different social media platforms. Nigerians are busy talking about rubbish, inconsequential things that's so unnecessary. These are things they put their effort into. People that are here, me and my panelists, look, one already here with me already, give us a mandate. Look at my comment section. Consecrated members here every day. They are here every day. Nobody encourages us. Nobody think that, you know, how many platforms you've seen like this on social media? May God punish you. People who will not know, they'll just come from nowhere and commented rubbish. If I were you, don't do it, because if you know you never commented on this platform before, and the first time you want to comment rubbish, you'll be banned on earth and in heaven. Nigeria is sinking. Instead of you to put your effort to at least Where A is whatever the A is doing, where they stop, continue from there. Una not go do that one. Now they do something else. Look at where we are now in the country. A country that looks like there's no government. Are you deaf? You know here how much Nigerian government are generating from just small 2% of every part they are generating money from every year. Just one part. Trillion. You deaf. You cannot question your government. You are hiding on another white man's land, a well-developed country. You are there enjoying what they suffered for, and you are allowing your own country to sink. Since 1999 now, all of them that have ruled Nigeria have failed us. We should be calling them all out. Many of them don't want to call them, you don't want to go prison, or you don't want to die, or no. In the process, many of them don't still die. Like the one we comment just now was commenting from his grave. He don't die. He's just a walking corpse. You therefore they talk about donation ever since for a year. You pay your debt, you pretend to do like person who don't die. You know here. Then you reach another to comment. I think it's time for me to start taking some of you very, very, very unserious. Because when we're talking about important thing, you by pretending you know they hear us. But if you come to another thing, you want to hear you. Then I will also pay deaf ear like I don't hear you. If you are calling to the show, I won't pick your call. I've never done it before. Then I will do it this time. Because many of you don't want Nigeria to be better. Let's be honest. You don't. You are just there. Nigeria. Ali God go have that culture. Nigeria is useless. Nigeria don't die. Nigeria blah blah. You are not interested because you are enjoying the benefit of other people's sacrifice in where you currently reside. We can do the same. Yes. I was showing somebody my platform yesterday where I will have 10 people on panel. You know, Mr. Jonathan, Garcia, Mother Rita, give us a Mother Black Panther, Mother Patricia, Omashola was there. I mean, we're 10. And I was mentioning each person's name. Do you know what surprises the guy more? Was everybody, 10 people that was on the panel, everybody based in diaspora. He said, wow, everybody out there abroad. So nobody did Nigeria where did this panel. I said, no, they are not interested. Do you know that if 10 of us decide to say we don't want to talk about what it concerns Nigeria, do you know you will lose a lot of things? Do you know the effort we that lives in that? Some of us that lives in the diaspora, we are putting in to see Nigeria better. Even when we know that we can do without it, even though it still affect us stylishly, directly or indirectly, but we can still do without it. A British citizen talking to you right here. Coming here to say, go and lead the protest. All I've been doing ever since, you don't see the effort. For you to type, thank you, Mr. Elvis, for what they are doing. No, you will die. And that death, you'll still see him. Because the same thing everybody is running from in Nigeria. I don't want to talk. You know, concern me. The thing is still killing you all anyway. It's everybody. Some people don't want to talk. The insecurity stick by you. No, I don't want to talk. My mama said I cannot talk more, not for trouble. Kidnapper still kidnap you. You are in trouble. You know, hear the video that we played the other day? Okay, no, I posted it on pre-recorded, where a kidnapper was confessing that they kidnapped 2 women. They ask and say, what do you do with the woman? Say, no, you don't do anything with them. But he mentioned the other person, they say, captain. You know what the captain say? They sleep with them. Now, to don't announce any woman where kidnap for Nigeria, say, now tons that they take on them for 2 months, a month, where he spent with them. Oh, you think say married women where they kidnap every day. You go, y'all go there, do 2 weeks with that, they let her come house. Husband and wife where they kidnap that they don't know say that present the husband that they take turns on the wife every day, morning, afternoon, evening. These are the things you should be putting your effort into. Now, not go put your effort on that. Now, every matter concern now. Man, go take protest. So what me I'm doing now? So you don't know what they call electronic protest. Mumu or Zuo. You don't know what it mean. All these thumbnails that you are seeing that we are creating, it is an amount that they create them. The 4 hours minimum we spend on air every day, it is an amount That is more than a protest. You are hiding somewhere. You cannot speak over what is affecting us in our country. Nigeria is sinking. Innocent people are being massacred every day. Now, every matter, I concern some of them. Some of them where they pay deaf ear. Okay, the good things of this platform, you don't want to put. On the day you want to hear your voice, you want to join the panel. Now that day I go remind you. If you go first today, say no one join the panel against I told this one. If I were you, you block yourself on earth and in heaven. Now 2027, I go wait for some of you. Because now not deaf right now. The people that have donated towards this cause, they are not human beings. They are not working hard. They work hard excessively. Take some few money from their money or maximum or whatever they take from their money to support this cause. You think it's convenient for them. When you don't reach there, you want to hear your voice. I will send link, you want to come. At that time, I will tell you now. In fact, to even disgrace you more, I go add you to the panel. I will tell you, say, sorry, you can't give submission today. Get out. Get out. They say the energy that people give to you is what you should be giving back. That's what you should be giving back because we don't have a second life. I'm telling you, I will let God judge you. God don't judge nobody. Now, only one life you get. Energy that people give you in this life, give it back to them. Don't wait for God to take in revenge. You don't feel slap my mama for market. Man, I say, may God judge you. No. I don't go agree. I go give you double slap for your head. May God come judge me and you later. That's how it should be. Some of them pay deaf ear now. Augustine spent so much time talking the other day. Mr. Jonathan, give us a man, they go talk. Yeah, he choked one court. Some of them pay deaf ear. Election is coming. You'll see that they come out one by one. In case some of you that is listening to me now, verse for me that time say I take decision. If you don't know what happened, you judge me wrongly. God go punish you in advance. Yes. Because they are listening. They understand what is going on. They'll pay deaf ear. Somebody that have never come on air before to ask a penny. Yes, by God's grace, I could have been able to do it by myself. By God's grace. But my wonderful panelist here said, no. You will not. And that put a lot of joy in my face, in my heart. They pay deaf ear. Now, the year now, more than right today's day down. The day where I go access somebody to the panel, I disgrace her. I can't say, get out. More than not say, Mr. Elvis, that was too harsh. That was too harsh. Because that's what they do. Some of them say they travel. They go death camp. They were in death camp. So, you don't say when the people take death camp, they know the year waiting they happen for that side. Some of you might think, no, you are taking it too personal. Why not? Why not? How people treat you, treat them back same way. If the only one person join this panel, we talk. In fact, the person will even get the opportunity to talk. If now 10 minutes of talk, go talk. There was a day Mr. Jonathan joined me here, Abi, and Mr. Jonathan and Madarita. Both of them talk for. Mr. Jonathan talked for 48 minutes. Madarita talked for 30 minutes. They have a closing remark. Mr. Jonathan do another 30 minutes again for 2 minutes. Final submission. What's supposed to do? Madarita do another 30 minutes. So what's that? Don't you know I can talk by myself and end the show? To better Nigeria, I'll come and kneel down for your house. They beg you, right? Maybe that one I want. Okay, now, please be humble. All the humility that we put in work, no, say bewak, now all of us supposed to face right now. Bewak. All this humility is not working. It's not working now. You pay deaf ear now. I know here. Don't worry, we're almost getting there. Yes, we're almost getting there. Look what we have raised. For those of you satanic enemies that think they're not going to feed one, we're almost there. 6.9. You see, is there. Is it 6.9? No, it shouldn't be. No, it's more than that. Let me put today's own. Sorry. No, this was a record of yesterday. See, I might hammer you where? Today, see, I might put that for screen. Like this is so 7.4 million. We're almost there. It's there, see, on 7.4. You join, you don't want to join, but people were there, so you better pass them. You think all the money they donated, so it's convenient for them? It's not convenient for most of them. 98% of these people here that donated is not convenient for them. After all, they have their family, they have their children, they have other responsibilities they need to cater for. But they are doing this for Nigeria, for the betterment of Nigeria. Somebody actually called me yesterday and everything was telling me, the person tell me what it shocked me. Say, Nigeria, you know why this money they take time? He said, now because it not be sickness money. Now I reject. I say, God forbid. He said, yes, it's the truth. If now sickness money you they cause since, you'll see all of them go, they donate. Oh, may God heal you. God will bless you. Well, he said all of them. Say, because that is what Nigerians are good for. God say, wow, God forbid. He said now sickness money, all of them go show themselves that I'm here. In the name say that they sympathize with you. Don't worry, I'm also waiting. Some of you now will pay deaf ear. We go meet somewhere. We'll meet somewhere. We'll meet somewhere. In case I forget that, I get very good heart. If you read that time, I know we'll take decision again. But I know that some of our panelists for here go remind me. Because some of them for this platform, they invest, they put for that. They will remind me, say, Mr. Elvis, no. This person so where he did, what would they call people? Maybe they donate that time. It's almost done. So they want to be part of the blessing. You say no. You want to be part of the dead. You don't want to be part of the living. I'm not forcing you. If you want to give, fine. If you don't want to, no problem. But have it in mind, if you don't give, does not stop it from happening. But if you give, you'll be part of the blessing. That's it. Let me say it again. If you refuse to give, does not stop it from happening. If you give, you'll be part of the blessing. That's how it works. I want to thank every single one of you that have donated. In fact, even the money I put for screen just now, see, this money I put for screen just now, not be there in end though. At the guy announcement, they come ring on top of this one now. We go surpass this. We will never even talk about for today. A day. So if you don't give, if you give, you're part of the blessing. You say, I'm not going to give. I'm not going to give. They're not feel complete. I'm not worry. You don't know how painful it is. Say, oh, me, with all that I've done. Some of you think, oh, he get money and no one help. Don't you know this is the best time for you to show love like other wonderful Nigerians have done? He get money. So person will get money, make it die. Make it die for you. Make you move on to the next person where go die again for you. You yourself, you don't want to die. I appreciate every one of you right there, my people. Sometimes, I beg, allow us to vent. We are all human beings. Sometimes the way people they behave is something else. It's something else now. Some people on this platform don't give 3 times, 4 times. What motivated them? Because of the name I've built over the years, over a decade ago. That's what it means. Then they say, build your name. You don't want to give. Okay, Elvis, I wait till 11 million. Elvis go feed one. So, is that why you will not be part of it? You should be part of it. Or God see him, we put him on it there. You not get responsibility. Right? Mother Peggy, Modi, Michael and Emaro, Mother Stella, I want to make sure their name. People that have put their money here, they not get responsibility. Some of my panelists here that have been supporting the petrol that we use here to be asking for this money, they don't have responsibilities. I go wait for that person. I go wait for now. Especially some of our panelists who will know for here. At the moment, now they don't hear what they happen. They did death camp. No verse. If he offend you, say you don't want to give again, no wahala. But let me speak. Because you know here, it's almost done now. You are in death camp. Because if you did the life camp, you suppose here. Or you travel to death camp. We're almost there. In the afternoon, they receive a lot. See people. See people for afternoon where they're supposed to do another thing. They carry me for minds. In the afternoon, today, I heard they sit a lot and they laugh. If you want to be part of that, listen. Make a name for yourself. I've built a name for myself. A very good name for that. No dent, like my principal, Mr. Peter Gregory Obi. I've built a name for myself. That's why you see how they see how this a lot. Take care. The thing they so what did they happen? Okay, let's take some announcement. I beg, before we take announcement, let me quickly acknowledge my lovely mother of all Mommy Diaspora. Thank you very much, Mommy, for all that you do. I appreciate you always. Thanks for always there for us every day. And my lovely brother Abu Azi, I appreciate you. Thanks for all that you do, my lovely brother. I appreciate you. Thank you very much, Mother Bella Naomi, Mother Peggy Modi, Mother Stella Maseredo, Mother Eugenia. Thank you, Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, Mr. Michael Renemaro, Adewale, Divine Cross. Una plenty for here, not be small. Thank you, everyone. And God bless you. Now, please do your power by pressing on the like, help us to share, and take our voices far. Divine Cross say, I beg you, don't do. Sometimes we'll talk to these people. If you listen, there are some things where you're supposed to talk about as a human being. You did life today, not talk about them. You will not die for inside your belly. Talk. Who go first? Make the verse. Who go still verse say, I don't owe you anything. That's fine. Me not still owe you anything. You know, I'm telling you, Divine Cross. Sometimes you got to speak. If you always think, if I talk this thing now, how people go feel, how people feel, you will always live in a bala blue way because you don't want to offend this, you don't want to offend this, you don't want to offend. Just speak. Some people, they know what that they do. Why are you protecting them? They know what they are doing. They are deliberately doing what they are doing. They know what they are doing. This one will happen so now. For almost 11 years, I've been on the media. For the first time, my panelists said, no, your soul has spoiled. We will do it for you. For the first time, and many of my panelists that is here with me day by day, all of them don't turn up. You will they come once in a while, you can't hear your voice, don't worry. Your days are your living room, there they listen to also. Because I say you go take advantage of me, side they quick forget something, I'll move on. I just pray that somebody remind me, you know, cash you for this party. When they tell me, say, Mr. Elvis, you don't say this conversation. They go right out there. I say, Mr. Elvis, so person, so that time, that year, oh, they say, where you did. Now, me go still tell us, I beg, people that forgive, but move on. I know if he keeps something for me, but listen, what is bad, man. I appreciate you all. Abu Azi, are you there with me, please? Let's take this announcement sharply so we can move on. Thank you very much, my people. Please help us to press on the like, help us to share. Now God bless you now. Abu Azi, are you there? You know, Abu Azi, you don't reply me on time so that we can do this out of the way. Okay, good. I don't see your message now, finally. Thank you. Okay, let's take this sharply. Okay, today I received 200,000 naira from Madam Suberry. Madam Suberry gave us that 200,000 naira. Thank you very much, Madam Suberry. I've appreciated you already privately. I'm very, very grateful, ma. May your pocket never ever run dry. So, okay, now, please, Abu Azi, document that 200,000 naira. Then we got, where is it? We got 25,418 naira. I don't have a name for this. I don't know where they sent me the receipt, but here on the alert, no name. 25,418 naira. Put it anonymous for now. 25,480. Then we have 20,000. This one, be saying a name be this one. Is it Shebe Ezebu from Alois? Aloysius Shebe Ezebu. Hi God. How person want to pronounce this name now? My wonderful person for always send me this money. How you say me to pronounce this your name now? I beg make I put on for screen. I beg name will not be pronounced like this. Would they try more to put on for screen? At least maybe best you fear post right time. And for my brother, where they document and me for feet, spell them out. And beg, let me put this, except say not be name. Now name now. Let me just put it on the screen. Bear with me, please, guys. No, no worry. Once this one don't complete, now not the delay like this anymore. But just bear with us. Okay. We're almost there in 10 seconds. Okay, there you go. So please try and Abuazi, please get that. I think it's Aloysius Shebe Ezebu or Ezebu. Yeah, 20,000 naira. Just put it there. It was sent. Oh, this evening, itself by. It was sent at 9:43 p.m. this evening. Thank you very much, every one of you right there. Let me give you guys an applause. Thank you. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, so I announced 3 payments: 200,000 from Adasuberi, 25,480 from Anonymous, and this last one that's on the screen right now. That is what we receive today. Right? Okay, that's it. Thank you very much, my people. God bless every one of you that have donated so far. We're almost there. Continue to do your part. Do your part, do your part, do your part. I wish I was actually looking forward to closing this weekend. Today's Friday now. To be honest, I was looking forward to closing it so that this announcement every day I come here as it gets. It's not easy. What you never do before. If you do, I don't say it's not easy. I have never experienced this before. To be honest, that you have to talk about it every day. But still, thank you very much, my people. God bless you. For those of you that want to call in, this is the best time for you to call in. Before we receive the first call, I'd like to quickly appreciate Mr. Joseph Orji. Thank you very much, sir, for the super chat. I'm very, very grateful. And thanks for your message as well. Delaja Ogobi, thank you very much, my brother. I appreciate you. Your pocket never ever run dry. Thank you, Mr. Joseph Orji. You just sent this one. Say, Mr. Elvis, please do you know that this word press was to be held in the hall of center, but they were refused entry, and ADC had to hold the press meeting outside? And so we see more. And so we say, all this is happening just because of one person. All this is happening just because of one person, because of Peter Obi. If you share that thumbnail that we have on the screen, you can see it sent a lot of message, right? All this is happening because of him. Nobody in that ADC they are trying to frustrate, apart from Peter Obi. Let Peter Obi move out of there and go somewhere. You see that all of them will stop. It's just because of him. It's very sad. Very, very sad. That's why you see, I was very angry when idiots. They say me I go lead protest upon the protest we are doing here. Why can't everybody put their effort to see how this man will succeed to give us a better Nigeria? Mr. Joseph Orji, please talk to me, sir. Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Thank you. I thank you for all that you do. I thank you every day. I thank you for everything that you're doing.
Thank you, sir.
And I thank the whole panelists. I thank the commenters and the panelists' submissions on this Monday went past. Wow. I never see that. So everybody was top notch. All their submissions.
Yes.
Even Madam Patricia.
Yes.
I was expecting some bots in our own submission and I don't see any. What I want to point to is just, generally, people should. Mr. Peter Obi has been fighting this battle for a long time. Mm-hmm. These people, he tried to register party. Ada.
Yeah, because I wanted to ask you that question, sir, that Peter Obi tried to register a party. I've never heard that before.
It was on his behalf. That man, you see that man who was that Malam, that Alaji that was doing the way he was being interviewed. That man, that was the man who championed spearhead. They did it on his behalf. But APC law, Badabi Amila knew. Now obedient too. They filed in their own party, obedient party. They did, but INEC rejected everything. They refused them. All attempts. Okay, before coming to ADC, do you know that he made an attempt with SDP? It didn't work out. He made a time now. There's another rumor from yesterday. PRP is coming up, but I don't know. To me, he should not. Just leave it. If they don't want him on the ballot, forget about it. You know, forget about it. For how long will this? What are you battling? If not stop Mr. P2B in ADC, you think there will be any problem? ADC won't have all these problems they are having, even with all those laws.
Can we ask him a question?
Okay, quick. Hold on, Mr. Joseph Orji. Give us a mandate. Want to ask you a question? Go ahead.
Good afternoon, Mr. Joseph. Thank you very much. I think I saw your comment earlier. I'll talk more about it when I come on. Now, if you're saying that because Mr. Peter will still want to make some other move, if you are saying that it should stop, if you don't want him on the ballots, what then should we do to rescue Nigeria, preventing this person to come back and then save our country?
Okay. Thank you. Give us a mandate. Go ahead, sir.
Mr. Give us a mandate. What do you want him to do? There is a limit to human. There is a limit to the extent he can go. Everywhere every step he takes, they are monitoring him everywhere. He tried this, he tried that. No way. You know, that Kano State thing that happened. Asher Rock. There was a serious meeting on Monday in Asher Rock. Everybody was summoned. You think this thing, what's called this Ojo Amupiton is doing? He didn't come up. It's not in his template. It's not what he's supposed to do. Normally, Ojo Amupiton would have waited for the court case, to come up in the High Court. There's a date for that court case, but they don't want these guys to hold their Congress. They don't want them to start selecting all their officers. They just want to jeopardize everything. And remember, Mr. Elvis, when Mr. P2P was contemplating of leaving Labour Party to go to ADC, this Gombe man and the chairman, Mr. Nwosu, they've already collected whatever they will collect from Articulate. They've already gave way. The only person who was complaining at the side was Abeji or something. Abeji, one man from Kogun State, and then Kachuku. Kachuku was the only one just complaining. Well, those two have already been suspended before Mr. P2B made an attempt to come to ADC. They were all suspended from ADC. This one has nothing to do with Articulate. Those laws they have their existing problem. All they were doing, complaining from the sideline. But then, as soon as Mr. P2B left, they officially shows his face in the ADC. Wow. But Jamia Miller triggered the whole thing straight. He's the cabal in National Rock. He triggered the whole thing straight. Gombe started denying, creating problems. He started denying it. And there is nothing you can manage. The same thing with labor. Let me tell you, you cannot.
I have another question for you, sir.
Okay, go ahead quickly. Hold on, Mr. Joseph Orji.
So my other question would be that can ADC go ahead with their convention? Because I think they are not there to do anything other than to work.
Yeah, they can. That one is a straight thing. They can.
Yes, they can.
Yes.
They can go ahead with their convention, but this thing is gone. This thing we are seeing is gone international already. The US are already involved.
Yes. Thank you for saying that.
All right. Hold on. Give us a minute. Thank you. Go ahead, sir.
They've already, it's gone international already. The Congress members are getting involved. They've already reported the ADC to them. They've reported them this case, this INEC situation. It's gone to the US already. They're interested. They're interested already. So maybe that's the only thing that will create some kind of. This is why they should not wait, because timetable is very serious. This is what they want to do. They want ADC to miss the timetable. They should go ahead and hold their conference. Let these people show their face. Let them come and destroy the conference. Let them try to stop them. Then people will now know what they are. They will now know what they are. They should go ahead with their congress, do whatever they want to do, go ahead with the whole thing. Even that case that is coming up in court, that congress, holding that congress will be enough pressure on that judge. Where we come to a stage whereby the judge himself will know that, look, I know what is going on out there. He will have to do something that is right for the whole country, because this is our democracy that is at stake now. The whole Nigerian democracy is at stake. Mr. Alvi, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Yes, sir.
No,
thank you so much. Okay, I got a comment here from where is it? Sorry, I put the wrong one there. Okay, from Ziki. Ziki, you said if ADC goes ahead to conduct their convention, it will be worse for them. Ziki, how do you mean? I wish you can expatiate on that. How would that be worse? You know, if you can join the panel or expatiate on the comment section, I want to know because we need to know these things. You know,
Mr. Elvis,
this thing be as
Mr. Elvis,
yes, sir.
did you see Libros Oshomo's comment on this also, and Falana?
No. Was it
Libros also
recent?
made it. Yeah, Libros, I think, also made a comment on this, and I think it was against INEC. But if I come here, I can speak on that person that was talking about it. It was, I can speak on.
Liberals did that today or something.
Let me check. I think he may have done it today or yesterday, but let me check.
As we are talking, I'm also trying to check quickly. Let me see if it's recent. 1 day ago, why the Nigerian electricity? Okay, talk about electricity. Nigerian gone for forgotten unless that's 7 days ago. That's it. I'm not sure he did anything about it, except he only referenced.
He may have spoken. I think he may have spoken somewhere, but I'll continue to look for it. Let's just continue.
I think he referenced inside a video. He didn't do it like particularly because of this. Okay, I think he did inside a video, but let's see if we can play it. Or okay, I think the video has been sent to me. Hold on, let me just check here. Guys, please bear with us. It's still part of the information that we need to pass for everybody to see. Let me see. Is it this one? Let me see. Okay, bear with me, guys. Let me just see if I can copy this and put it right there. We don't have enough traffic today, so we have. Okay. I think it's this one that Give Us Somebody is talking about. Okay, let me just put this on the screen. Bear with me, my people. We are almost there. Just calm down. You know, doing these things and with my software, there's a lot of work. Okay, let's take this one first quickly. Yeah.
I said, thou shalt not interfere. But I see that is not enough. The Independent National Electoral Commission, headed by a senior advocate of Nigeria, issued a statement yesterday that based on the intervention of the court, ABC, we shall no longer recognize you. And you know when the political party is not recognized, its members cannot contest the election. I say that INEC is wrong because the order granted by the court is grant an injunction. Status quo ante bellum. You know, they use such terms to deceive us. What that means is, before the dispute, before the state of the war, so who was in charge before that fellow went to court? So David Mark. Do you understand me? Yes, sir. But that judgment, that ruling has now been misinterpreted to favor the ruling party. You know when Nigerians say, oh, the Tinubu government, APC is trying to turn Nigeria into one party. No! Our courts and senior lawyers are to blame. And I go to another political party that you don't know about. A party was destroying A man was destroying the political party, campaigning for the candidate of another party, asking members of his own party to step down for the candidates of the ruling party. His party now said these activities are anti-party. The federal court said, thou shalt not suspend or expel him. He shall remain a member of that party. Continue to destroy the party. The same man has said, our party has no candidate, presidential candidate. Do you understand? We are making this analysis not because APC, PDP, APC are better, they are best of the same time. But you know, the Nigerian people must be allowed to choose among the oppressors who will govern them. What Nigeria is doing is a replica of what is going on in African countries. An election has just taken place in the presidential. Many of the potential presidential candidates are either in jail house or in the Senate. You know,
that means
that could foist a fait accompli. If INEC continued recognizing a leadership, monitoring congresses, or accepting correspondence, wouldn't that directly violate this order?
Yeah, Nifemi, thank you very much. I think that question, to answer that question directly, I do not think that recognizing a faction does not violate a court order of maintaining status quo. The court did not grant an express interlocutory application to say you are restraining either party from parading themselves as either national chairman or leaders of the party. There is a dispute, and the court said maintain status quo ante bellum. So what is the status quo that the court is asking to be maintained? As at the time the matter went to court, were there no leadership in the party? If there were no leadership in that party and the court says maintain status quo, that means the court is saying maintain the ground that there are no leadership. Who was the leadership in place? Who were the leadership in place as at the time the order to maintain status quo was issued by the court? And when you say maintain status quo, it means as you were the position before you came to court. And what was the position before you came to court? If the position before you came to court was that somebody said he had resigned and another party had been recognized, according to INEC, that there was a letter issued in September 2025 to update the register or the names of certain parties in their portal. And so if that is the status quo, that is what INEC should maintain.
Precisely, Mr. Shuma, what INEC is saying is that the relevant status quo is before September 2, 2025, when the suit was filed, not after the leadership changes were uploaded.
It is not in INEC place to now elect to say, oh, we decide not to recognize any party. If INEC truly, in all honesty, believes that the leadership status quo was before September 2025, before the suit was filed, then why did INEC now fail to recognize those leaders who were in place as at September 2025? If truly, indeed, those were the leaders. And so I think INEC is just trying to be clever by half, because the court did not, the language of the court is very clear. The language of the court is not that you are restraining any party from parading themselves. The language of the court is that those people who were leaders of the party as at that time, let them maintain that position until we determine who actually is the leader of the party. Because the court failed to grant an interlocutory application. The court, we know our courts do that always. In the absence of granting an interlocutory application, the court can say, parties, maintain the position you were, just like they say in the military, as you were, until we come back and we determine. So if you now say, what INEC is saying now is that we will not recognize any party, any faction. Is that the intendment of the order of the court? The order to maintain status quo, does it mean that that status quo is that there was no leader in the party before now? If you are saying you are not going to recognize any leader, that means you're saying there was no leader in the party as at that time. That's not the intendment of the order. So I think INEC in itself is violating the order in trying to implement.
I hear you.
Order.
Mr. Moka, you're a lawyer too. Do you agree with this interpretation of the Court of Appeal intervention?
No, I don't agree. Now, when a court orders that you maintain status quo ante bellum, what it actually means is that the parties are required to maintain the status, the pre-existing status, before the conflict began. That's the simple meaning. It's the simple meaning. So, look, that is, that order was given, and INEC had to comply with the order of court. And it's important to stress that INEC is not, is not a member of ADC. INEC is an electoral body. Its job is to manage the electoral process.
No, you lie there, sir. You lie. INEC is a member of APC. Yes, he's not a normal body or whatever. Listen, guys, let's just move on. Let's move on. Let me take this call quickly, then come to you, give us a mandate. For those of you who want to join the panel, except you guys want today to be a wonderful Friday for me. To be honest, if I just see anything that make me press the button now to end the show on time, I'll be very, very happy. Madam Amy, please, I'd like you to talk to us quickly. Hello, Madam Amy. Are you there? I hope you're not going to say you are not there. You are the only person here. Thank you. Thank you very much, my brother. Talk to us. Good evening to you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Greetings to you. Happy Good Friday. And happy Easter on the way. Thank you so very much for doing this. Greetings to everybody in the comment section everywhere. Thank you very much. Once again, I want to commiserate with the people in Plateau. A video has been trending where you see a woman that was trying to bury her son, and she brought out a weapon and gave to the son that the son must avenge for the people. This is where the country has gotten to. And that's why I don't have apology for you. If you support Tinubu, one day your family members will be killed like they are killing people in Plateau and in Kwara State and in my own state or your state and other places in Nigeria. I don't have it. Whether you are a close relative or whatever you may be, in as much as you are supporting Tinubu, one day you will be brought down because your blood is not gold. Your blood is the same thing as my blood. What may be different is the type, but the composition, it is still blood. One day, you support Tinubu and allowing this to happen to Nigeria. One day, your family members will be brought down, if not you. I have never seen this level of inhumanity as a human being. One, this man had to be compelled to go and visit the people that lost their children in Plateau, as if that was not enough. He could not leave the airport where he landed. That means he himself would have been informed, or he has gotten a memo. Hey, Oga, once you land in Plateau, you only have the perimeter of the airport to stay in. You cannot even go out of the airport. So that means they measure the perimeter for him, where he has to be. He cannot go out of the airport. Because why? It's either the people in charge of Plateau, because as it stands now, Nigeria is not in charge of Plateau. Nigerian government is not in charge of Plateau. Whatever you may see them do is just all boogaboo. The people that are in charge of Plateau told Amoda, you only have this perimeter. And after that perimeter, you cannot go, you may not be able to do anything further. To now worsen it, he has the infantry and the energy to tell them that there's no light in Plateau. Like I see those people, it is their duty to provide light. And by the way, that's a government airport. That airport does not belong to the people, does not belong to men. It's sad. It's a sad day, sad month, sad year, and a sad season for Nigeria. So you support Tinubu and you are still supporting him, standing on the mandate that you shall die on. Whatever that has happened to people in Plateau, in Ibadan, or in Shaki, or in Omwano, in Kwara State, or in Gombe, or in Bauchi. I think I just saw that even Nasarawa now, there's something going on in Nasarawa State right now. The same thing will happen to you and your family. I have never seen it in the history of my life growing up in Nigeria, where a woman is burying her child, not because the child died because of sickness, the child didn't die because of malaria. Do you know that the number of people that have died under Tinubu, the number of people that have died during coronavirus in Nigeria, the number of those that have died under Tinubu, they are outnumbered the number of people that have died during coronavirus. That was during pandemic. Thank God the doctor is here now. The number of that have died under Tinubu, they outnumber those that died under coronavirus. And that was when Nigeria we don't even have emerging health. People still survive through coronavirus. But now, people are dying not because of sickness, not because of malaria or typhoid, or even gonorrhea or syphilis, or even HIV. They are dying because their government cannot protect them. And some miscreants, both old and young, the old ones that are about to go to their grave are still telling Nigerians that Tinubu is the best that has ever happened after sliced bread. What has happened in Jos to those people, Jos is close home for me because I served in Bauchi. I entered Jos several times when I was serving in Bauchi. Now, people are dying. The commander-in-chief of the criminals, if there is any commander-in-chief of the armed forces, if there's any, telling them that he only has 10 minutes, and that 10 minutes is to campaign. He's still telling Jonah Jang, if you can promise me, promise you what? Man, and you tell me that this person's wife is a pastor in a redeemed church? I have never seen this level of madness in my life. So Nigerians, it is either they are telling you that, well, people also die in the US, people are dying in Iran, so people will ultimately die. That's the essence of governance. They are deceiving you. People do not have to die. People do not have to. Let me shock you. The operation in Iran, America just lost a war jet. 2 pilots in that plane. One has been found. The other one has not been found. By all means, they begin to stop some command. They begin to stop some command to look for that pilot. This is a country fighting war. Send their their fighter jet to Iran. It was targeted. 2 pilots in that plane. One has been found. The other one not found. Some command has been put on stop just to make sure that they find that pilot. Why? Because it is a critical thing they went to do in Iran. Critical. Man. You support Tinubu to have happened to Nigeria. You will not, if there is still life for you, you will not enjoy it. You will not. You will not enjoy it. You will not, if there's still life for you and your family, you will not enjoy it. Because this is evil. How can the war superpower send a fighter jet to go and attack Iran, and 2 pilots in that plane? One was found, the other one not found, and they had to stop some critical command. This is a country fighting war. Nigeria is not fighting war. And you see the president, they measure for one war perimeter. You cannot go outside the airport. This is all you have. This is all that you have. And you are telling me that this guy is meanwhile for Nigeria? Man. I don't know what to say. I don't know. And whoever you are saying earlier that Elvis Onyedika is going to lead protest, this is what you see when you lead with clueless human beings. Clueless. The most effective means of protest. Protests have different level of strategy. You have men on ground. You have men in the air. You have some in exile. During Abacha, you have people in exile funding. This criminal said he also fund Nadeko. Elvis Onyedika is using his own platform. Do you know how many people are hearing my voice now all over the world? Where I live here in Texas, I cannot even gather the number of people that listen to. If you go on YouTube now, people that listen, I cannot even gather them. And you are saying that you should go and lead the protest. Don't you know that this is one of the best means of protest? This is what we see. When criminals rule society, they make people lose their mind, their intelligence, and they just become clueless. Human brain works 24 hours per day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, but it stops functioning the very day you join APC. More so, the day you start supporting Tinubu, your brain stops working. And that's what you are seeing today now. You now see criminal senior advocate of Nigeria, what they have taught them in school, including OAU, whatever they have taught them in those law school has been useless and rubbish. Because why? You have criminal running the country. This is what you experience. Now, the effort of people like Liberos Oshomo, Falana, if he's still with the people, Mike Ozakome, Abakoba, if he's still with the people, their efforts now rubbished, and what they have been taught in law school useless, because these criminals like Wike and Tinubu will destroy the law against the people. And that's what you see playing out against ADC. When a court said maintain the status quo, Anton Beno maintain that status quo before that means we saw it yesterday. Say before the war started, who was the chairman? Not the Gombe guy, not him. It wasn't him. And so what Nigerians don't really understand, if they say Igbo maintained that anti-venom status, he was an Igbo man that is the chairman, if I'm correct. So if an Igbo man is the chairman and you want to feed Peter Obi as the president, you cannot, because you cannot have a Southeast person as a chairman and also want to now field a Southeast person as the president chair candidate of that same party. That was what happened in PDP, that Gobi came out. So the court also is trying to play to the gallery of Wike and Tinubu, maintain the original form before the war. He was an Igbo man, if I'm correct, that was a chairman there. And now Peter Obi is in the party. They know that he's the most viable candidate. So they will not want to feed him as a candidate because the chairman is an Igbo person. The candidate cannot be an Igbo person. And you are telling me that you don't know that Tinubu is the one behind this. Human brain works 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, but stops working once you join APC, and much more so when you start supporting Tinubu. You lost your mind, you lost your dignity, and you lost your humanity. That is what is happening to most people now, more so in the southwest, the Yorubas. That is what is happening among us now. You now have the Omale Yorubas taking over everywhere because the criminal has to be their president. Before you begin to talk, say Chukwudi is talking. My name is Oluwatosin. So whether you like it or yes, I don't know how you classify me now. The Omale Yorubas are the one now, they are now everywhere. You see the one that calls himself freedom fighter, telling Peter Obi to come to southwest because his father is the one that created southwest, and he has to stop Peter Obi from coming there. I have never seen where a freedom fighter will be a tribalist. More so, he's also a clueless human being. This is what you see. Now, if ADC truly mean well that they want to rescue the nation and not for their selfish ambition, there are a bunch of things you can do. The very first thing, is to storm everywhere. Tinubu protested. Yes. And that's why it is now critical for the ADC chieftain or the leaders. Begin to feed young bloods in among you, please. Begin to put young blood there. Because I gave here some days ago what APC is doing. In APC, you have the old criminals, you have the semi-old criminals, and then you have the young criminals. That's what they are doing. That's the young one are the people like Sheyi Law, the Obi Kukumba, and the rest. Those are the young criminals. They have them in 3 layers. They have them in 3 layers. So ADC begin to feature the young blood that can match this guy for his money. Tinubu needs people that can match him for his money. NSAS did it. He ran away. Begin to feature people that can match him for his money. And so bringing a Mokpin to come and explain, what does he have to explain? I said this yesterday that only in Nigeria, Supreme Court, you know what I mean to take supreme? It is not mean it's supreme, that means it is supreme. Supreme Court give judgment. A magistrate court will be challenging the order of the Supreme Court. Donald Trump was in the Supreme Court, US Supreme Court, some days ago on the issue of citizenship, birthright citizenship. Donald Trump had to leave White House to go to Supreme Court to go and listen to that case. Because the appellate court, the most apex court in the country is going to give a case. The president has to go and sit down in the Supreme Court. Supreme Court gives judgment and say this is the final. You will now see a magistrate court because people like Wike, Bagabiamila, Fashola, they have destroyed the system. But the question is, what legacy are you leaving for your children? They begin to pander into criminal justice, destroy the legacy of the country, destroy and ruin generation. That is what you are doing. And so you support Tinubu and support APC. Your brain stops working. And also, you lack human dignity. If the blood of those unjust does not move you, I wonder what will move you again in your life. Or because of one person, Mr. Peter Gregory will be, you have to do all of this and destroy the country. Now, only Mr. Peter Obi as a clean politician now. Imagine if we now have 10 of him, Tinubu would have fired himself. If only because of one man, Peter Gregory Obi, Tinubu is doing all of this. If we now have 10 of Peter Obi, Tinubu would have fired himself, of which we have them. They are not just coming out. So everything is now in our hand. I beg the people in ADC, the article, the David Mark, the Adegbeshola, please guys, allow the young blood, people like Peter for Nigeria, to sit also in the front burner, people that can match Tinubu for his money. And to Professor Patutomi, I heard you earlier. You talk about how you guys fought, including Donald Duke. And now we are still going back there. You guys truly mean well for this country. Generations and life are being destroyed every day. How much more can we bear? Do you know that as people were dying in Jos, some pastors were celebrating their birthday? As people were dying in Jos, some pastors were celebrating their. Apart from Issa Eruba, you've not seen a prominent pastor go to Jos to go and visit them. Some of them were already celebrating their birthday, and people are dying in Jos. What kind of a country is Nigeria? What kind of human beings are in Nigeria? You are a Yoruba person supporting this criminal. Your generation will not end well. And so it will be. Thank you very much, Mr. America.
All right. Thank you, my brother. I'll give us some Monday. Thanks for that submission. Thank you very much. We have other two powerful voices here now. So at least we are good to go with this. Guys, help us to press on the like, help us to share. Press on the dollar sign. It's just right there, blinking at you. Please click on it. Support what we do here. Augustine, thank you, sir, for coming early. I don't know if it's early, but it's early. Please, I'd like you to talk to us. Good evening. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Niger Watch. I greet each and Jonathan. Good evening, Jonathan. Good evening. Give us our mandate. And good evening, Niger Watch. Maybe today is Good Friday, and normally it's an Easter calendar. So I thank to those listening, wherever you may be, and then to those on the chat contributing. You're all welcome. You see, the problem with Nigeria now, as of today, April the 3rd, 2026, is INEC. It used to be the court, but as of today, is INEC. That Nafiu Gombe and Okenwo, so they were doing their ADC thing. When the power of Peter Obi came in, they decided, or maybe Atiku, all of them, the present people that are there, they resigned their appointment, signed letters, and it was forwarded to INEC to ratify. Because every party chairman or party of executives, INEC will have a list of them for the time they are in office. So INEC ratified it. INEC has the letter of resignation, ratified and wrote to them back that they've accepted. It's not just when you submit to INEC, then INEC will collect it and put. INEC will now write to them that they've taken, just like acknowledgement of the letter of resignation which was submitted to them. Nafiu Gombe kept quiet. He never said his signature was forged. He never told INEC, oh, no, I didn't resign. Do you see it? He did not say, you see, that is the thing. Sometimes, you know,
Because see,
yeah, sometimes
if
when,
somebody forge your signature, what will you do?
no, but the thing is that if somebody for your signature, you may not know. But when you now know, that moment you know, you at least you raise the alarm. This is the way it worked. Nephew Gombe and they were doing their thing in ADC. Somehow, Atiku, Ogbeni, Aregbesola, and all of them, Rotimi and they decide to join, Erufai them. When they come in there because they want to revamp the party or this thing, those executives which they did not elect resigned. And it is not enough for you to resign, because if you resign and kept it there, INEC wouldn't know. So INEC will be assuming that you are still there. But they resigned and forwarded their letter of resignation to INEC. Now, supposing INEC accepted it and kept quiet, that's a different thing. But INEC acknowledged receiving it by informing them that we've received your letter of, so you have now seized officially, because you are telling INEC that you have ceased to be the chairman or whatever of the party. That is what the meaning of resignation. So INEC will update their record and said, as of today, we've received a DC letter of resignation from, letter of resignation of so and so person of ADC. So for now, we are waiting for ADC to give us a new executive to update our record. INEC acknowledged it and told them. So at that point that INEC acknowledged that they've received a letter, where was Nephew Gombe not saying, wait a minute, INEC, I didn't resign. That is where it should have happened. INEC will now say, but this is your letter of resignation with your signature. You will now say, no. It was forged. I didn't resign. But he
No,
kept quiet since last year.
Maybe he traveled then.
No,
He just came
forget.
back.
So since last year, you see this INEC, I want you to tie it in with what happened with Labour Party. You see? So this is INEC. They didn't. He kept quiet. He didn't tell INEC, no, I didn't resign to start with. Not to talk of submitting letter. But they submitted it. So now when everything done, they do this thing. Now INEC, suddenly the one announce of it, they don't give them sacks of naira where they lose value every second. A pack them. It is a it don't arrive. He go rival Dangote with the money where Agbado give them. You now can say, no, I know this, I know resign anything. My signature was forged. Okay. Now let's leave that one apart to tell you this is INEC Wahala. Then they went to court. Court say maintain status quo. Antebellum means if you come to court today, being Friday, the 3rd of April, the Good Friday, I think sometime, this is how many years ago was this? The Good Friday Agreement signed by Tony Blair in Northern Ireland, 1998. But that is by the way, that is historical. So today, 3rd of April, being Good Friday, you approach the court, or the court will say maintain status quo. In other words, since you come in today, what the court is saying is, since today is what was obtainable from Thursday till records began. Before you came in to ask all these things, court knew that you are no longer there. It's now David Mark. There is the maintain status quo. That's all. And yet people that say, that's why when I see this man called Felix Moka, I feel like vomiting, to be honest with you. I feel they say don't hate anybody, but when I see the man, I feel like vomiting. Before he said one or two things, I trained at Harvard. Bachelor's degree, University of Jos Law. You went to Harvard. Before you said, I trained at Harvard. Yet you are working for somebody with for certificate. I wish I will encounter this kind of person in a panel on a rise. Maybe no me, you could just say, who be this greenhorn? Because if to say like Kenneth Okonkwo or maybe catch on Uju or somebody, you must have. I will just keep quiet. I will just be waiting, let him drop that nonsense. He trained at Harvard. If he didn't say it, I will invoke it. I will just say, well, Mr. Felix Moka, I don't know whether, are you the first, because I've read a bit of your background. You read law at University of Jos. I think so. And then you read your master's in one university in Afghanistan. He will say, no, I didn't go to Afghanistan. I went to Harvard. This is how to provoke him. As if I don't know. He will not say, I said, I thought it's Afghan. He said, okay. No, I went to Harvard. I said, oh, you went to Harvard. Yet you are working for somebody who forged certificate and you're even defending him. I will disgrace him. I don't care whether they will wait for me at the door to get me arrested. I don't care. But the man makes me, look at the way he's even interpreting. Status quo. The man can always lie. When I see him, I feel like vomit. That is, it's like, I don't know. I don't like to see him at all, to be honest with you. Very useless and shameless idiot. These are simple English. Status quo means before you approach the court. If you approach the court on a Friday, what was the status on Thursday, a day before? That's all. What was the situation on Thursday that made you to approach the court on Friday? The situation was you don't like Aregbe Shola on Thursday and the David Mark. That's why you approached the court on Friday. Now the court say status quo refer to that. So go back to Aregbe Shola and that's a simple English. I don't know why. Maybe our court should be using a local vernacular, whether in a Hausa or Yoruba or Igbo.
No, now they know
Efik.
now. They know they are just using the system. They
Can
know.
you imagine?
That's how it is showing the system.
How can you see? That's why sometimes when I look at this, and they are still debating it, and people, so especially just they talk nonsense. So INEC is now the number one enemy of the people.
Rosian,
Yeah.
do you know that same thing that happened in ADC? If it happened in APC and the court say maintain status quo, that same thing in APC, if it happened, they will say they will now give you the right meaning in their own on their own side, but a wrong one on a different.
Because P2B is not there. So you see, this is the issue. This is the issue. And they are just talking all this thing. Look at INEC. When I hear this, I just shake my head. You see, let me say this. All I know is that, like, how do they say it? Shakespeare said there is no art to know the mind's construction on the face. You know, but this time, there is an art. I know it. What this it pains me that what Tinubu, I keep saying it. That's my phrase. This man is playing God. Playing God means you now feel that nobody, you can impunity. Yes, it's impunity to power 1 billion. What is it? You go to court, my person there. At most, whether you talk a court, you go just knock gavel, discharge and acquitted. You can't go any other place. You go to INEC, go tell INEC what to do. Now look at the Professor SAN. They are now Tinubu is because of how much? Because of Naira. All this pata you give you. All the Ekweremadu have 40 houses all over the world. Where is Ekweremadu today? If I knew about them, all these politicians that want billions, where is he? Where are they? Why is it our people, they just feel that everything is money? Money will leave everything. I said it. You came to the world empty-handed. Go to maternity ward and see people being delivered. Nothing came. They just came empty-handed. You struggle everything you want in this world by subterfuge, whether you are secret society, anything. You acquire the entire world. Now you leave it and then go back empty-handed. Is it worth it? And now these people are just doing all this rubbish because of money. A professor, what you've read all your life, the small way I read itself, nobody can buy me. I they think say I read too much. This little way I know, you can't buy my conscience, senior advocate of Nigeria. Now you are INEC, you are now talking of what from the how do you sleep? You deregister for what? What did they do?
And I
Tinubu tell
think
you,
that
Tinubu
I
tell you
think
deregister.
he's the
Eh?
first INEC chairman with Sano.
Probably. No, I think, okay, now judges with the gate before in the days of retired Justice Ephraim Akpata of the Supreme Court and old boy of King's College, and then Professor Maurice Iwu, the one that did the re-Wuru election then, do or die with Obasanjo. Then you have a Jegadem before you start having Mahmoud. And then who again? All those INEC, this is where you get, if, Okono, yeah, all those nonsense. Professor Humphrey Nwosu, he distinguished himself. So the thing, what I'm saying is this: how can this Amukbito? You look at yourself. Do you think you are talking to idiots now? And look at Tinubu. Because of Tinubu, Nigeria can now talk of forgery. It's no longer a crime. Forged certificate is no longer a crime in Nigeria. As long as you want to be commander-in-chief or you want to get into elective post. But that same forged certificate, you can never use it to get a classroom assistant, not teacher, in any school in Nigeria. When they
that one did too far, Dr. CM. You described him very well yesterday. You know, being used and get gateman job.
A gateman, just to open gate. You know, gateman job, the air condition go they blow inside the first bank. You gate. At most they give you fan. In fact, you can't be because under the sun you go there. Under the sun, your own person PPP you open.
Do you even know, sir, that even Tinubu himself, if he asks for hire a driver and they need their certificate,
thank you.
Exactly.
He will look for the original.
No, okay. Let us even say it this way: if you want to be cleaner for Aso Rock or security to Aso Rock where Tinubu live, you go show certificate. But the person you are protecting, you are cleaning, because of ambition.
Not degree, then they take care that kind of job. That one where they talk, say they go too high.
No, if he needs a driver, I am sure he will shop for the best and he will ask for their certificate. Tinubu himself.
Because of ambition of one man. Sometimes when I listen, you see, these are the shame. This is the shame. You see, I live in England. An Englishman can give you anything. Maybe in laptop, you too like, and if you say, okay, I'll get another one in a month's time, you can have this. Oh, my SETI, the software I'm using, I used it for 2 years now. And I said, can you come and carry it? Or I can deliver it if you come and... You can get anything. Any. But the moment they realize that thing called dignity, shame, you know, get them, it go depend them. But in Nigeria, everything is just naira and kobo, money. Somebody can go into... Look, how can somebody be proud of working for a certificate forger? So they saying that they now made it is no... You can't challenge Tinubu, say a forged certificate. No need. And yet, this is a country that you can't get... Like that's why I want people to take it as part of what you gain by listening to Niger Watch. You ask yourself. You where they listen to us, you know get this thing. Can you get a job at First Bank to open gate where you go there under sun? Rural First Bank branch, you can't. Yet the person who is number one this thing, the commander-in-chief. Do you know what is commander-in-chief? Commander-in-chief or number one citizen of the country. A forge, they say no. You forge your own. You can't use it to get even any job. Then you go start Agberu from do snatch ballot box. One day they say, come and be our presidential candidate. And you've tendered that certificate. They say, no, you can't challenge it. You see, Tinubu has I didn't say, don't be saying debased. That's what they call debased. Debase. Tinubu has debased Nigeria. To be honest with you, there is no leader, not even Buhari. I mean, but you can't, that's what they say, you put something as a statue. You go and write it that anybody can forge a certificate. If they discover you, give way. But to go and it's like they are going to play World Cup in June because they want maybe America to win it. The moment the Americans want to score a goal, they just carry the ball on the side 18, use hand, they put them in. When you talk, they say, no need now. You can, it's no longer, you can't challenge it. You can score for what? So that America will win World Cup. It's a shame. Tinubu has messed Nigeria up. Even if he decides to go today, tomorrow, he has debased Nigeria. Everything cannot be Naira and Kobo. Life is see, an unorganized life, according to Aristotle, is not an unexamined life is not worth living. What distinguishes us from animals is ability to reason. Otherwise, we are the same thing with animals. How can you be saying this time? Then why do Nigeria has more than 100 universities. People are studying hard. Then you go and forge what somebody took somebody 4 or 5, 6 years to get. And you come out and they are still advertising it. It's a big shame. It's a very big shame. Tinubu forged certificate, therefore, you can't challenge it. Everything they are doing, when I look at, that's why I say, when people start to play God, I still use that example. There's a challenge, I've forgotten the book. They said if you can present a dress, a cloth that the king will wear, where he never wear before, that kind of thing, you go get a prize. People from all parts of the world, they bring different clothing, different style. When they come and say, I don't wear, they come. One man counting say, he naked the king. Naked, stark naked. He said, he said, I never wear this kind. The man came out. He didn't know he was naked. And the guy won the prize. He said, that's why the king must dance naked. That kind of thing. All the thing where them bring, he say, don't wear them before, I don't wear this tie. Everybody confused. The man go naked the king. He don't even know. Say he there naked. That's what Tinubu is doing to Nigeria. Everybody they mumu. How can you say the command? Do you know what mean by the commander-in-chief? Number 1 citizen of the country. It's not meant for everybody.
Let me even ask you this. This. Now, if this what they have now, no forgery, certificate forgery is no more a crime. Age falsification is no more a crime because of this.
No, certificate forgery. Not be to get job. Not to contest for.
So now, for example, now if the guy come out tomorrow or he buy tomorrow, would they change the law or it will remain?
Well, if you ask me that, who I go ask? But the thing is this, the thing, you see the funny thing. Certificate forgery in Nigeria is a crime unless you are going for commander-in-chief position. It's no more a crime. How do you explain this? You see, how do you explain that? I want somebody to educate me. How do you explain it in the life of a country? You are normalizing criminality. And when you go there, look at, if you can't get job in First Bank with what is it called, forged certificate, or to teach in one primary school or secondary school, 40,000, 50,000 a month, 100,000 maximum. Yet you want to use that forged certificate to live in Aso Rock 24. Hey, Jesus Christ. So Tinubu has debased Nigeria. That man no even get shame together with the wife. And it pains me that nobody is calling him to order. I can't walk under that type of person. I can never. Never. How can you go? What are we talking about? I don't even want to talk of his incompetence. He has so debased the country that somebody will now say, look at people that if you forge certificate to become a bus conductor, you will go to prison. But if you forge certificates to become a commander-in-chief, they say a clap for you, say it's not a crime. How do you explain this? Let people come and convince me. Those that like to put a spin, APC, Tinubu, Jagaban, he go continue. Where are all those people that, in fact, I don't want to mention the name. The one that said came here to tell us that he's disappointed in Tinubu. I said, so you are regretting camp? He said, no, I didn't say regret. So what is disappointment and what is regret? Grammar, na English. I don't go forget that, and I don't want to dignify anybody by mentioning his name because he go think say they're important. But the person knows and he might be listening. Let him come and tell me now that the person he said he's disappointed in is now legalizing certificate forgery. And that person tell me when I was in UK, I was a chartered criminal. I became a chartered criminal in America and a chartered criminal in Canada. I think they say in Finland. I don't know. So these are the type of things that when you talk, you now ask yourself, is this really a movie?
Ivan is even asking, can Tinubu, can he hire a driver without a driver's license?
Without a driver, even if go and forge driver's license. That one no require exam. It's not a mental work. Just sabi, even if you sabi drive, but you forge it. They run it through the appropriate authority that should issue it. They say they no get record. You don't forge them. That one safe can lead to. But oh God, this is because Tinubu is in power, and look at the way it's messy. I think I read about. I listened to when somebody was saying how much Nigeria earn. That's why I think I said it as a challenge here. I said, if P2B gets in, you will find out that you don't need to borrow shishi. That the money Nigeria is making is more than enough to launch Nigeria on the path to greatness. I listened, this one not beside I read, I listened to President Jonathan, say it on TV the day he visited, he had a tour of Papa Wharf. He came to tell Nigeria, he said, look, if we manage our post facilities very well, we don't have need for crude oil and gas. I was shocked that day. This commander-in-chief telling you when he was still in power. He said if we manage it very well, we don't need money from oil. That one is enough. It's enough to put the country. Now they are telling you they realize trillion from custom. Where are all those money? Where are all those? Everything Tinubu is doing must be Chaguri. The worst that Chaguri was convicted in Switzerland and in one other country. Thinking he can't enter US or something like that. Yet Tinubu called a foreigner to give him our second highest award. Is it not GCFR? I mean the highest award or GCON. I don't know the one he gave him, but either one or two. How then do you what are you trying to insinuate? What sort of country? How is Tinubu like this? That guy is really dirty. That is criminal of the highest grade. Look at Nigeria. He had debased the country. Nigeria is worthless now. Forget our people that will tell you all this. There's not, even if you are defending APC, come and defend forged certificate. You that is defending all this Felix Moka, if you forge that your Harvard, Nigerian Bar Association will deregister you. But with that forged certificate, you can become commander-in-chief. Is that what you want? And all of them will come and be talking about Tinubu. You know, when I look at it, I shake my... Look, I can't work for... Because he forged his certificate. I can't. No matter how much, I can't work under you. When I find out that you're a master forger, I'll just go my way. And then thank God says, please, I'm sorry. I can't work under you. It doesn't matter. Look at where Nigeria is. Look at the kill. Now forget about the killing. Killing, I mean, it's like everyday affair. Like na cockroach, they die now. Nobody cares. You go to Jos Airport, and you are addressing them at the airport. Say they no get light. Can't you sleep in Plateau State? Are you forbidden? If you can go to France and sleep, you came there. You can't go back. You call the governor's lodge. You go and sleep with the governor in his own bedroom. There will be spare. The only thing difference is that the security will guard the house because you are there. Can't you sleep there? Can't Tinubu, must you sleep only in Aso Rock? You go to... So, which means, what if your plane couldn't start? So you will send for reinforcement. You may even ask somebody, you must take me to the nearest airport here. Instead, we go by road from Jos to Kano. I must fly back. Or to Abuja. What nonsense? Can't Tinubu sleep in Plateau State? You come to tell them, no, I have to. Look at it. I say, so detached from the people. And yet, psycho fans are just everywhere telling us Jagaban is trying. The man is doing well. She did 8 years. He will continue. If I'm to sound very, very crude, by the time Tinubu gets another 4 years, how many Yoruba Obas will still be alive? Under 3 years, how many has they slaughtered? And yet Tinubu is not talking. See, sometimes if I said so many things I just want to burst with, I just felt, are people not thinking? Let me even ask, are you people not thinking what I'm thinking? Please, those listening to Niger Watch, are you not thinking what I'm thinking? How can we? Yeah, how can Tinubu drag Nigeria to his level? Eh? You now drag Nigeria to Tinubu's level. That is the thing. They convict you a drug runner. So very soon they will tell you that after all, even if you carry drug enter Nigeria for airport, now small thing, now leave and make it go because Tinubu is in charge. We know we don't have shame anymore. No more shame. Everything is at the praise. Look at the way he did. A professor of law, senior advocate of this professor, professor of law, and that's why he's a son. I don't know. A professor. You can't even know status quo, antebellum. Before you get to INEC, you get to court. You went to court on a Friday. Antebellum, what was obtainable on Thursday before you came to court? That is the meaning of ante. Me, will be scientist. Now they explain. Before then, what was obtainable? You get as you go look and section. Which one be section? Section my foot. I beg, may I hear you, Naija? Give us a mandate.
It's so painful, but it's more painful when you are like someone like Mr. Jonathan and me, because we are Yorubas. It's more painful when you are from my enclave, because all of the values, the tradition. Growing up, we tell you that remember the son of who you are. You don't take what belongs to another person and take it as your own. It's more painful when this person is just saying that it's a Yoruba man. Some people, the reason why they will not steal again is because maybe they went to their neighbor's house and they probably take their 1 naira and their parents caught them and tear them anyhow. That's the reason they will not steal again. You now see a bold criminal, a bold one, saying that certificate forgery is not a case. And you see pastors, you see imam, you see senior advocate of Nigeria lying behind him and they still chanting that, oh, he's doing well. Man, it's so pathetic. So
To be
pathetic.
honest, he has that's what they call debasing. People should go and look for the meaning of debase. You have debase. It's like debase is like violating a woman. I know I'm on air, but when you violate a woman, you know what it means.
Mr. Jonathan,
Okay.
try and come in, so that let it be like a random talk within ourselves.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, let me
Okay,
I'm listening to Dr. Sian.
Okay,
Because for
continue,
me,
Jonathan.
when someone is talking and is making sense, I will just take it that what is the need for me to talk, unless when what I'm hearing does not add up. So when I'm listening to the conversation, so I just kept quiet. It makes sense. Yes, everything is in line. So it's just so sad, And I actually today I listened to that Amopiton today interview.
Yeah.
First of all, I saw a 30-minute clip, and I said that 30 minutes is not all of it. And I saw the full one. Again, I went back again. This morning, when I wake up, I finished my morning stuff. On a good day that I did, I finished all my morning stuff. I answered that. So I now check it. I check let me see what is happening. I saw the interview then. I now saw the full one. Yes, I took the time. I think it will be worth it for me to actually listen to him. And for INEC chairman to grant that interview immediately, as fast as that tells me that he knows that there is fire on the mountain. He knows that there is trouble in the horizon. So he quickly granted that interview to what is his name now? To this Arise man. Abati.
I think
Abati.
The media wing of APC, the media.
He quickly went there and he granted that interview. And when I listened to Barrister Oshoma, yes, the man, Nigeria, Nigeria as a country, and even Nigerians, most Nigerians, it is not something that is good, but for most Nigerians, once they are educated, they believe that they can take other people for a ride. Yeah. Especially when they believe that the people that they are talking to are less educated than them. They want to take them for a ride. And it is the stupidest idea that you can think of for a man to be doing. It's just using the word that you just the word that you use now. It's like the people around you, you see them as nothing. It's a form of debasement. You debase them, that they are nothing. You disvalue them, you discounted them. You know, that's what they do. That's why Liberal Oshoma said that INEC is just being clever by half. The man was running his mouth. You see, with all the education, one thing that I fear for, one of the principles that guides me is that I don't want what I believe in personally or because of my own sentiment. I don't want to use my sentiment or idiosyncrasies to use it to rubbish my intellect.
It's true. Yes.
I'm always conscious of it. Yes, we all have our sentiment. No problem.
Me too.
We have our sentiment. But I don't want it at all. That my sentiment, I will try to, and this thing comes in all the time. But you must be aware of it. I quickly put my sentiment, because if I want to apply my sentiment, it will, let me come to your word again. It will I'm debasing the education that I've had, the money that my parents spent on me, and the time that I myself have put into it to acquire all the knowledge. It's like I'm rubbishing it. So let my sentiment be aside. So this is what this man is doing. Amopiton, you are a professor of law, SAN, Nigeria, SAN, and you allow your sentiment toward one man. You rubbish it. It was just being clever by half. The man was just being clever by half. Status quo antebellum. He was saying that, you see, we always say, yeah. I think because you still referred to it earlier today. That once you started supporting Tinubu, your brain becomes suspended. I will say, you see, your brain becomes so. Even those that have their brain intact, they can never be consistent again. They can never be coherent in their argument. They can no longer be articulate. They cannot again. The thought process will be so faulty. In fact, in many cases now in Nigeria, their thought process is criminal. But what is gushing out of their mouth is just criminal. How do you want to describe it? So, is there anything in the law of Nigeria, anywhere within the law of Nigeria, that says that a political party at any point in time we have no leadership? So basically, you single-handedly, you render a whole political party. What they are doing now to ADC is worse than what they did to Labour Party and PDP. This is the
wake up and say that leadership is gone.
It's gone. That means there is. At what point there have been cases upon cases within the PDP, within the Labour Party, within the NNPP. At what point in time that INEC completely erased the leadership? At what point? Cases that are similar to this, there has been plethora of them. They feel everywhere. So, and he's claiming that is not you are
working. Let's even bring it home. The Wike fraction of PDP and Makinde, they still have leadership. And what INEC is doing now is to recognize Wike's leadership. Why didn't she now say that, okay, no leadership for PDP also?
Why? That's what I'm saying. Why? When Abure and the other faction of Labour Party at the thick of that problem that time, at what point did INEC struck out the name of Abure? At what point? It never happened. You know, this is just so. It's just so sad. It's so terrible. See, let's say it here. Some of us here, we may come here and be talking. We have our ears on ground, though, in Nigeria. We have our ears on ground. The only thing that I will not just do, as someone who was trained to be a journalist, The only thing that I will not do is just that I will have to buy before I release the name of my source or sources. You have to literally buy me, because that is the thing that you are, first of all, you know, it's like, in fact, is the code of conduct. You have to buy me, but it doesn't mean that we don't have our ears on ground. See, on Monday, what is his name? Kwankwanso, the event that happened on this past Sunday in Kano. On Monday, yes, I know somebody called in and he mentioned, yes, on Monday, from a very reliable source in Abuja, there was the meeting in Aso Rock on Monday. The meeting in Aso Rock on Monday.
It's a street wisdom. Yes, I heard about it.
It was an emergency, like a war meeting. And it was at that meeting that they arched this, what we're seeing playing out now. It was there. The only thing that was not clear, the reason why someone like me will not mention it on Niger Watch, even before Niger Watch came out on Monday, I already have this information. But the only thing that is just outstanding is just that the outcome of that meeting. I didn't know what they are going to do next. But that meeting took place, yes, 100% it happened. An emergency one, yes. The subject of it.
I have a question though.
Yes.
With what we are going through now.
Yeah.
I don't know if this will ADC back down, because I don't think they should back down on this matter.
Back down for what?
Back down,
How can you back down? See, only that sometimes some of the, I know I receive a lot of things from WhatsApp. People are sending me. Somebody in US just sent me a WhatsApp this thing, that what happened in ADC, that they forwarded it to Trump, US policy, to know what INEC.
It's already going on. Yep.
Okay, yeah. So the INEC behavior, they are going to brief America about it. Not that they are going to. They dispatched a party to go and advanced party to go and brief US about it. You see, the thing about what really paining me in all these things is that now, when you see supposedly people education sets you minds apart. That is what it frees your mind. Mm-hmm. Not that you don't need to, for you to if you want to be rich in life, you may not really need education. Maybe secondary school, if you stop there, that you may not really need it. You don't really.
Of course, that's it.
Then you do your Jaguda business. You go. But when you say you want to be educated and take to academics, it's free. That's what they call. Your mind is like a. It's like a gutter that has been dislodged. Water just they gush. That your mind is free. It's like you are walking on air. If it's possible for somebody to be walking on air comfortably, even when we say no akreka you wear and then no shishi therefore, but you feel happy because you can speak any way a human being could speak. Then all these things, you come to Nigeria, you see people they are being remoted. Me, I never read law for even a second. I know the meaning of status quo. I know the meaning of status quo.
They are just taking us for granted now.
They are not the meaning of status quo. Now you go bring somebody, go there adjust. Wear okreka suit, okreka coat. Go there for this thing. They talk, when this thing go there, I say which one this one they talk.
Now for Nigeria,
they found it difficult. They now find it difficult to interpret Abuja. Abuja has been existent for how many years? These crooked judges now find it difficult to interpret the and in Abuja.
And under Buhari there was and. Under, yes.
All of them there. When I saw Amukwito at that interview, he sat down there. They answer Abati. I just look at them. You see, all this the education they have in Nigeria, they are the one rubbishing our education. That is the reason why with his professorship there,
professorship.
he no go get legal assistant work for a law firm here.
And that's why what you said earlier, Mr. Jonathan, is so sacrosanct that,
See,
you know, like,
see,
because in
see,
Yoruba, land,
you know,
they'll be asking,
you
say,
know,
It's
you know,
my son,
you know,
my son went
you
to
know,
Cambridge. Your own
when
song,
you
which
hear,
the own song go to and
when,
things like that.
when you hear Patty Otomi, people like Patty Otomi, when he's happy in the grant interview, you don't go say anything. You go just there. But when he's annoyed, I remember one interview when Patty said, "Look, let's face it. All these people are our professors here. When they get to Europe, they don't address themselves as a professor."
Uh-uh.
Pat
It's true
Pat
now.
Utomi Pat Utomi said
It's
this thing
true
on
now.
air.
In
He
fact,
said all
what
these are.
what
He
is
said
written
he
interview
said
that
he
is
said he
this
said
everything?
he said all these are professors here. When they enter when they enter
That's a fact.
when they enter plane and get to Europe, here chat. His language was, you dare not introduce yourself as a professor, because here
Rubbish.
we will look useless. Eh?
Have to go and
Because
start.
what do you
To ask you to go and
where
start from the
what
scratch.
do you for the,
I mean,
I'm telling you.
I can give you
Ha!
a life story. I mean, I came here some few years ago. We take training accounting. I had to go to school, basically go to
Yes.
school again,
You
because
have to.
your
It's
transcript is worthless.
that is it now. It's a real life. It's a real life experience. See,
I'm telling
we all
I'm
have that experience. All of us. There is no Nigeria
yes.
that is excluded. All of us have that experience.
Ex-
See, when I came to Canada, it happens that with some friends, we just happen to come at the same time. Those of us that were in the same class graduated the same time. Those that even pursue it to master's level in Nigeria were all of by chance, by
on
just
a
by
on
you
a
know
on a meet again.
we just meet again. About 5 of us, for whatever reason, I don't know, in the same city. And except me, the remaining 4 of them, that is their life. Journalism is their life, is their career for life. See, today, as I speak, none of them get a job for radio station in Canada. Because why? Because why? And they are good. These are good people. I have some of them, the editor of Champion newspaper
And
in Nigeria, the sport
they have
editor of
that Nigerian
Tribune,
syndrome that they cannot go back
the
to school
sport
again.
editor of Tribune, he dey here with me. We initially my first 5 years in Canada. These guys cannot get, they can't get job. If they ask them to go back, they rubbish them. The one of us the one who was so smart, who was so lucky, fortunate enough that one village newspaper for the province of Alberta, now he give am job. He go there, he come back, say, no, go fit work here, work there. The village where we say the population no reach 200. Now he then give am job. Way, deep inside Alberta. For Edmonton there, he guy run back. So, if you do that, you can't get it. They rubbish everything. And I'm not the only one.
No,
Because Amanda, you are not the only
you know,
one. Nigerians have these stories all over.
no, you see, you're exactly. You know, even when I came over here for study, hey, British, they say everybody you go do. Though I did my own direct, but there are people that will say, you have to go and do what is it called? In fact, let me use this one. This one I ain't going to establish. Former governor, at least let me say former. I not going to mention the. Okay, yes, former governor of Imo State, Rochas Okorocha. He get somebody, but I not going to mention the name. Because as him be governor, dollar go the flow, sure you know, and the pounds, all this hard currency, you know, be anything to them. He carry this pay, may he can't do they call him PhD for UK. Yes, PhD. He say he don't do masters. All those masters that they do for Nigeria. Okay. The guy came. Ibo, that school fees where you pay, now don't refundable. They only refund it if their mistake is from them. But if now you, nobody say you pay, you attend class one day, you say no, that money don't go. Now, the guy came. If you do doctorate, you go laugh. They give him because that one initiative. the guy don't know where to start. You know, but the way then they do. If you smart, they go call meeting. The moment they don't call you, they want to have a word inside the office. You are not doing it. But if to say he see you for road when I talk, they tell you But if to say when I get meeting, they lock door, put somebody as an observer. They just they talk.
Behind closed door meeting.
Behind closed door meeting. Then with one something, they then go. They say it's recorded in case because you know British man evidence. They look and they tell and say, you are. It's like you are not benefiting. Not be say you know they do well. You see this thing called English. They feel yab you not gonna know. You say it's like, are you sure you are benefiting from the the exposure of your studies, all these things? The guy say no. He say because from what we see, the other this thing, this, you are quite very far behind that. We wanted to see this. We've looked at it, and is there anywhere you are finding difficult? The teaching type, the way we teach, all this? The guy go talk, say otherwise. He said, okay. He said, anyway, we will have another meeting, expanded meeting. The expanded meeting now to invite the university authority with human resources. This one no be department again. This one human resources of the University of Lancaster, somewhere in the north, near Manchester. They bring them. They say the last meeting they thought say they want him to do some remedial courses. Because you don't pay money. Listen. That's why sometimes when sometimes we they talk, he say you go do some remedial courses. That course, meanwhile, na PhD they take admit you. Those remedial courses now like maybe masters or this. Said they want you to quickly organize it, then you can. But they keep the other one. Do listen? Do you know what they talk? They say they want to invite human resources to tell them that you are still with them. You know the meaning that you are still with them. That's why they invite human resources. That there's no cost. You are still okay. Your status. We know the student visa you came in because of this. You came in for PhD, but we are willing. We don't just want you to go back. So we want you to do some remedial courses leading to a postgraduate degree in masters. This is what they just put it like this: postgraduate degree in masters. But they invited the human resources to tell them, say, and the international students office that you are still with them, so that no need to inform the home office. That is for visa revocation.
Oh, that would have been if you would have sent me back to
with them. That you are still with them, and according to their rule, if they do PhD, you get the fee where you pay. But if to say a masters you pay for, you go there cheaper. Sure, But that your PhD fee, so they know they give you the balance. No be say okay, you go say shebi na 10 naira I pay for PhD. Since na masters una one push me go, will be 5 naira. Una go balance me 5. No, then it doesn't work that way. They work. So as he did now. They just sell and say this. So the guy thinks, say, I say Nigeria, he go feel, say, after he still there, he still there, do this, but na PhD. And they promise and say, just let him go and tidy up that aspect. Then they won't.
In a very stylish, diplomatic way.
Thank you. Go no, say they don't make you here. If they want to tell you, say you are short. They say, I wish you are taller. So they go to you, I wish you are taller. Say they tell you, say you day short. So now English, that's why in England nowadays, if you day here finish, Nigeria watch no na. Say when they tell you, so that one different. So the guy is still there. They give him. So when they call now, you think say easy. Fit. Fit. They call it. And what they do is if he can distinguish himself very well, not be anyhow mark, then go say okay, next year come over and then continue with your doctorate. At least you've shown them, because normally university they prefer, if you want to do doctorate, people we don't do masters with them or BAC, because you've passed through their system. Now they never they take. But if you go to where you have to start anew, so now so they tell the guy now when they call fit. Do you know what? First of all, he went imperial. You go advertise himself for Nigeria one Christmas. See person they go Christmas, they go spend Christmas for Nigeria student. You go there, go do all these poju come back. Deadline where they give him, he no do anything. They call him, say they do another meeting. It anger them. So because they see say even attendance, everything, they were so annoyed. They tell him say the way it is now, that you are really not going to benefit from this process. Then they call out one from this from this we are not benefiting, and I don't think it's fair on you. See, when they don't they say you go think say they your side. I lie. The bombshell they come that I think we will advise you for now. Maybe in future you can reapply, but for now we advise you to maybe you reconsider and then withdraw. It's just that why we have to invite the human resources and the international students is that they know you are here, so that we have to also inform the Home Office accordingly that you are you are in UK is for this study. We cover you here. Whatever happens, we are answerable. Now that you have so number of days or weeks to withdraw, so that we inform them that you can still remain in the country, but it's at your own risk. But if you agree to what we say, we better you go back, look for how to make up for those deficiencies. Then in future, why not? Why we don't see why not? People come here as mature students. Maybe they came all this or that. All the dollar we wrote Okorocha Park give them pounds. Higher flat for them. We are in here and the family go there. They enjoy. Even the process of buy car. Work. The guy make him. You see, why I have to say this is that they've debased everything in Nigeria. Our academy. That's why. So I've been involved in screening students that came over here. Some they come with 2-1, 2-1 to come and do masters. They give them postgraduate diploma. He can't cope. They withdraw the person. 2-1. I don't see him. 2-1. First class, they come here, they no go cope.
The one where them pay to get.
The first class honors. First class. Know what you mean? Distinction.
Yes.
Now you carry come. From English speaking country, they use English to teach. It to say you carry Nigerian distinction, go Russia. They say, well, to learn Russian language or to learn German. But this one English to English. You come here, you can't cope because then go to look at you, then go to wonder. We picked him on the basis that his certificate said distinction. They said, no, you cannot. You can't. They just dismiss you. Just said you withdraw. That is the way it is.
The politicians and the system in Nigeria and even the elite, they are not helping matters. They further destroy the system. See, that's why when you see someone like this INEC chairman talking, like this guy Moka that you talked about earlier. He said he studied in Harvard. When you see people like that, and then you now hear them talking now, you just be wondering. It's terrible.
That Moka, if it's something that somebody can go and disgrace him, after that, may them put me handcuff from that studio to prison. I will go. Because the thing the way the guy talks, I will just there. I will just tell and say, look, it's like I've read a bit of your biodata. I think you studied at University of Jos, bachelor. You go say yes. I think then you did your masters in law either in I think one university in Afghanistan or is it Syria? Then he go shock. You say no. I trained at Harvard. I said, oh, is it Harvard? He said yes. Then why are you working for somebody with forged certificate when you are defending Tinubu? Don't you have shame? At that time, in face go change. Then go tell me, say, mind what you say. I say, no, what did I say? What did I say? What you say? We have to. I say nothing, but just tell to me. Say I go be. I say, look, you're a disgrace to Harvard. With your Harvard degree, you are defending somebody that couldn't even know nothing. Say you should be ashamed of. I thought you went to Afghanistan. Now it's Harvard. A hallowed place like Harvard. Now you carry on Nigeria. They do. I go tell people where go Harvard now in Nigeria. Why you know? Dr. Chukwuemeka
That'll make me sick.
people. Yes, now waiting at the where they have this one where just die. Biodu J.Ifo for University of Ife. BJ where just you go know and Jonathan where just die. He was even a lecturer. He had it's like a tenured professor. Something. I mean, these are the type of people you talk now. See the way they vibrate. Okonjo Iweala. These are Harvard.
Oga, I beg, let me take this call. It's very, very important.
Hello, Mr. Niger.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir. Please talk to us.
Good evening. I hope I'm not on air.
No, you are on air. Okay, it's a private. Okay, it's private. Okay.
Maybe in APC.
Okay, say one or two things then. Okay.
Talking to you directly.
Okay.
Thank you very much for this opportunity.
Yes, sir.
I greet Mommy Diaspora, and I wish all of you a very perfect Good Friday.
Thank you, sir.
You see, there was the guy you played his video, the first video you played today. And that guy with Rigmarole, he goes this way, he goes that way. You know, but what I see there is that guy is working for Bola Tinubu.
Oh, okay. You mean that my Igbo brother, why they play all this?
Yes. It will sound as if he's this, is that, but it's not any of those things. He's serving Bola Tinubu.
I believe so too.
But please, let's keep repeating to Nigerians, most especially these youths. I think the voices are rising little by little. We will get there. Truly and truly, I just know that ballot is not going to be the issue. It's not going to give us what we are looking for. Ballot is not going to give us what we are looking for. Nigerians need to wake up and wrest power out of the hands of these wicked people. Whatever they want to do, they must not allow this government pass even this year. If everybody is waiting for that ballot, they are wasting their time. They are wasting their time. But Tinubu has already himself and Wike both to judiciary, INEC and this and another way. If it's possible, they used to go to the INEC office. They know where the office of that man is. Go and stand and tell him clearly, hey, you have family, you have children. Nobody is threatening you, but please do the right thing. Do the right thing. Do the right thing. Nigeria is one of us. You are not, that they bring you there. They didn't bring you there to say, hey, come and sell Nigeria to those who want to perpetuate themselves in government. Look at the borrowings. Look at the amount I was hearing today that somebody was ruling out that they are earning. And I'm telling you, that thing they even called out may not be the exact amount, it might be higher. And yet we are borrowing. Borrowing for what? Like that, what I won't say more than this. I just called to whisper something to you. Please, if you can cut me off from the air now.
Okay, sir. Thank you. All right, guys, you guys can continue. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, now, you know, that man, Mr. Elvis, the guy where you first showed today. I know watch that. I've not joined the broadcast then, but I quickly rewind back just to see. You see that guy? Now they talked the other time, some few days ago.
Who be the guy? Self?
I don't know the name. I don't know the name. The guy go they talk sweet like this. Now they talk that time saying Atiku go win this thing. I say, wow, how did you come to that? And he will say it in a very, funny way like this. You won't know where the guy stand. You won't just know where his position on things. But in a very stylish, very smart way. And for gullible people, they will just take it and run with it. So that guy is a is supporting Tinubu, obviously. There is no, whatever he says, when you listen to him very well, he's a Tinubu, he's a Tinubu supporter. You see, I was also listening today to this, you see, I don't know, Nigeria, God will help us. These people they have bought everywhere, the media. Like today, just like what we're talking, as if Nigerians are stupid. these Arise people too today, they said that just where Tinubu go to, the just where he go to yesterday or the other day, say Tinubu had a town hall meeting. Now I open my mouth wide, say town hall. Now that one be town hall.
For
so
airport.
We don't know the meaning. For airport, you don't know the meaning of town hall meeting.
For airport
town hall meeting is an interactive kind of a thing. It's an interactive session. Tinubu just brag there. The one where you say yes.
Maybe for the good, Jonathan, make Tinubu no talk. He better than make he open his mouth because he's provocative. You don't see what he talk for just.
Yes, now. And everything he talk. Everything. He said it's even. You know the funny answer. First of all, the total disrespect for the people where then go park some few people, bring them come airport, make him come meet them there. Tinubu no fit go. Apart from say this man is so wicked, heartless, is also not physically and medically fit.
Why can't Tinubu sleep? Why can't Tinubu sleep at Plateau State?
He can't now.
He can sleep there.
He said they don't get light. He said they don't get light for airport. Airport, that is your country. You are the president. They say they don't get light. So I have to live there.
But that should tell you the level of the insecurity in the country now. That should tell you the level of insecurity in the country. The president himself cannot stay in that place. It tells you the level of insecurity in that country. And he himself is afraid. He's scared.
Oh goodness me!
Okay. Now Tinubu has gone. They say he did Lagos for Easter break. So Tinubu cannot sleep in Jos.
For where?
He can't.
The man
he
just
passed the night.
Because in that Jos, it just shows the level at which the insecurity has gotten to. He himself is not secure. That's what he's telling you. So that the country is in a dark state now.
Mm-hmm.
He himself is not secure.
Yes, now. That's Nigeria for you. Just take it. You know the height of it again. He even said one thing. And that one, you see, it was when you listen to that Tinubu thing. I know they like to listen to Tinubu because I know I'm not going to miss anything. I'm not going to lose anything. You know, the other day now when I'm not a US citizen, but I hear say Donald Trump won't give speech. He won't talk to the Americans. I think 2 days ago for a live broadcast.
Yes, about the Iranian war. Yes.
I tune in like 10 minutes to that time. I don't go sit down in front of my TV. I want to hear him talk because I know one or two things is going to happen. Is either I'm going to miss something very, very important from that news, something very vital that I should have taken in from that news, or there will be something that will be there even that will pertain to my own business. So exactly. There's something at stake for me there. Apart from the fact that I will get information, for my own personal information, for me to get abreast of what is happening in the world. Even now, even my own business. I was like 10 minutes before, I sat down on my couch ready to listen to him. I listened to the whole thing. If Tinubu want to speak, I will lose nothing. I will miss nothing. I don't give a damn. Who want to listen to you? What are you going to say? I don't care.
He said,
the one where he can't talk for that speed. But this one, I can't take time. Maybe this will change because of what? The event that happened in Jos. So I was waiting that maybe when I saw it on TV, on YouTube, I said, let me listen. I took my time. I was disappointed as usual. I said, what is this rubbish? He even said that he's going to give money for camera. People to install camera. Now that one I can't laugh.
CCTV.
Money where they go chop. People say he go give money.
That one I SPV now. That one I SPV now.
Give money. Tinubu say he go give money for camera. Say they're going to install camera. Where they want to install camera in Jos? City where you know develop. City where no get infrastructure. Where is the control room? When you don't, when they go set up, who are the people that will be monitoring?
Do you know?
How?
Do you know? I'm beginning to think. Not that I'm beginning. I don't think I'm before, but sometimes I go drop the thought. It be like say Tinubu, he get hidden agenda. All this one where they do us, the more you look, the less you see. This one never be. The man get hidden agenda. All these things cannot just be incompetence. He doesn't want to do anything. To be honest with you, he get hidden agenda, but nobody knew about. I can't put a finger on it, because when something like this happen, what tend to baffle me is that if I say Tinubu is like this or they criticize, you go see some people, the way they defend them, the way they go they defend the Tinubu regime, impunity. So people do not know that even Buhari didn't interfere with the opposition party. Jonathan Obasanjo allowed the opposition to flourish. Form your distance. Obasanjo, Yaradua, they all allowed all this. When he get to Tinubu and a veteran or a graduate of Nadeko struggle, they call him. This is what we are interested in. In the end, the only APC go there ballot, then go declare you winner. Then so what? Is that what you want? And so people are just with wide-eyed and they are looking at it. They feel that everything is normal. Then go. If you see what some jargons people are writing, they want deregister ADC. Then go deregister ADC. What is happening in Labour Party? Abure is still there forever. Tinubu pay money, cause confusion. You know, when I look at all this, it's like I don't know. When I look at this, I said, so this is that meaning what? Tinubu, how old are you? You are closer to 92 or 95 than you are to 74, and they are still talking as if Nigeria. You see, that's why when you start to play God, when you start to, because there are certain power you have to reserve to the great being, God that controls the affairs of the world. When you start to play God to show that after all, who be human being, I can do anything. If I say shut down INEC shut down. INEC, the register, Supreme Court don't open. If they bring the case to Supreme Court, I join for the next 1 year. So that the case will not be heard, it can be decided. What is the meaning of all this? And you feel you cannot do it. That's what the way, you know, in those days, I used to hear some people say, under Abacha, you dare not enter Federal Secretariat at Abuja without Abacha badge. Even if you're a visitor, Abacha soup, Abacha slippers, Abacha anything, you just have to. Mohammed the Abacha, people, they bow down for him. Ibrahim, think that, which one died? That one of his son died. He be like Naruo call. If your name, you never go sell Abacha, sorry, you are done for. The man is do as if nothing. Now where is he? Tinubu. You see, this thing can never end well.
No.
When somebody starts to play God, it can never end well. For Tinubu, it can never. I don't know, but it can never be well. It can never end well with him. Why are you playing God? Why are you playing God? Party APC, you force all governors come. Take money, you give them money. That's why David Mark asked them, 90% of the legislators are in APC. More than 30 governors out of 36 are in APC. What are you afraid of again? Yet you want to deregister.
Deregister in your pocket.
Judiciary in your pocket. Then INEC will now say, go and revalidate what? The card where you give me.
Less than a year to election, major election, and then you want to revalidate the 90 million.
Let me tell you, that revalidation is not, if not just make a bring card, you look check your database. Yes, it's there. Now to know where the opponent is, had a strong base.
Thank you, sir. Because of that register.
Yes, if now 1,000, they where P2B or any other person, they get 1,000 maybe say na then go revalidate and maybe na 15 go vote from there.
He don't talk him now for that
50.
interview. See, he talk him for that interview.
That is the meaning of revalidation.
Now the thing where he won't do be that, and he no hide down. He said the current 90 or 96 million registered voter. He said na fake. He said na wrong number. He said that number is totally wrong. So their intention is known up from the get-go. They want to shrink. They want to shrink it.
There are certain ways Tinubu should not be using fake, forgery. Make it know they use them. He can say yes, because yes. How can Tinubu look something say this 90 na fake? Did himself not be fake? In Papa, we don't know. In Mama, we don't know. In age, we don't know. In anything, we don't know. Nothing. He not be fake. Imagine Tinubu go there, the point finger, that 90 something million na fake.
They
want to reduce it to around maybe 11 million so that they could
his argument. You know his argument. Dr. CM, you know his argument. You know Amoquiton's argument is that they don't like this idea. Oh my goodness me. These people think they are smart. What they don't like, that this thing is spreading internationally. It has even taken ground internationally, that the turnout of voter is so low in Nigeria, that the turnout is so low, they're 20%, 25%. So you don't have legitimacy. So this is what they want to do now. The grand plan is to shrink numbers of total number of registered voters, shrink it to about maybe 50 million. So we shrink to about 50 million. So when people now vote, they can now say we now have 55% turnout. So you see, they will base it on that now. So the 25% now, even though less people will still come out, but based on the new register, they will now say it is about 45-50% turnout. That's what they want to achieve. That is the goal. He said you only have to listen to these people very deep and their plan, because they think that many Nigerians can't really figure it out. But it is clear. Shrink it because they know the voter apathy is high. He said it himself. He said the voter apathy is so high. The number of people
but does he mean, you see, really, when I use the word debase, it's really working. It's really the apt word to use. So which means then go like somebody did
basically these guys, their education is just nonsense.
Somebody said the moment you complain, hey, come and see what is it called? Said that just now where this thing happened, just watch, then go share rice. The moment you just complain, say if you see the type of kidnapping where they go say line them up, share rice. Everywhere share this. Everywhere share rice. Share rice.
That thing they resonate very well for amongst Nigerians.
And not be anyhow rice. So the rice will carry Tinubu logo. I say, hey.
That thing, you see that thing. Now they resonate even amongst amongst crooked Nigerians. If they bring their brain, if they reset that, as short as that, a clip is, or what people are doing in this, as short as it is, so resonating. You go meet people, person wey dey for hospital, we no get money to go treat him baby. They ask him, say, what is your problem right now? What is the problem that you need right now? I say, a woman go say, just to get hospital, get treatment, so my baby or my son or daughter can get good medical. Say, no, madam, no problem. Just take this 10 kilo of rice. Your pikin go dey ill, he go dey well, as just take him. The woman go, in brain go come back.
And that 10 kilo, that 10 kilo, now 10 kilo they write am for the body. If you wear, if you no reach 9 kilo, forget. No be Nigeria.
No, even that 10 kilo, that go chop for 4 years.
No, listen, they call am 10 kilo. Yes, now for the right and 10 kilo kg. If you put them for scale, you no go reach 9. No way.
Go meet a
No,
man.
Nigeria,
They also
Honestly, Tinubu, honestly, happening to Nigeria. Honestly, as a people, we should sit down and then recheck ourselves as a people. And you now see people brazenly, people, including pastors, brazenly supporting this thing. And most of them, doctor, and some of them, they have university. Like, for example, Redeemers University, Commonwealth University, Landmark. Now, they can as well go and forge certificate of those schools and present it to INEC that they want to run for election. I mean, this is the... I've never seen this kind of thing before in Nigeria. This is so painful. More so, you now have an INEC electoral commissioner that's a son doing all of this nonsense. I mean, do they have families at all? Do they have families at all?
You know that once they are supporting Tinubu, all their brains are suspended altogether. The whole thing is suspended. They can't think straight any longer. You know the funny part of it. You know when they did funny. The funny part of it, when you see people they support Tinubu, person will forge certificate, person where you know fit trace any of his educational background. Okay, let's say your this thing, your high school, secondary school. Okay, we can argue that way. Okay, we know fit trace her. University, we know fit trace her. Even your primary. Now it be the main thing. Even to start from primary. Say now this primary school where I go, we don't even know. From primary, nothing. Leave secondary school alone.
To not even add it, let's even add this. Now, the family where this guy said he came from, at least if somebody is doing bad, from your rock culture that I know, his family will be somewhere and say, Omar Alabuja, is one doing this, so but they'll be speaking for him in their enclave. You have never seen any Tinubu family came out. Now, for example, Mr. Jonathan, you probably will know this and not to see him. There's a young chap called Wale Tinubu, if I get his name correctly. That was in the limelight before.
Owando. Is it not Owando?
That guy, where is he now?
That
guy is late. That guy is late. I think that guy is late. I think the guy is late. Yes. I think the guy is late. So now, the people that even own the name Tinubu, where are they in all of this? You cannot find them. You cannot find them speak. You cannot. Except for this guy.
And they US with us here.
Which US? Forget Bagbe US, Jare. Which kind US? Bagbe US. You can, Mr. Kingsley Jonathan, you can trace him. You can trace him to Ogun State. You, Black Panther, yes, I can trace you. I can trace to Edo State.
I say you will trace me.
I can trace me.
Nobody say you give us a mandate. Nobody say you go even trace me. You go trace me to my compound. Nobody say this thing. You go trace me to my compound. When you call my name, you call my papa name. When you call my papa name, then go say
good to everybody.
So I mean, if you go your state, if you go your state, call my last name at least. You go. My God, this guy Tinubu is a disaster. He's a disaster.
Honestly speaking, it's so
good to everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, Black Panther.
I want to thank everybody. Thank Nigeria Watch and his crew.
I don't know who allow you come inside. We are here.
I don't know. I want to thank you. Hey. I want to greet my mommy. I have to greet my mommy first.
Mommy, where you don't give chicken? You dey chop now. You
don't finish your Easter. You don't finish your Easter. Shey your Easter chicken be that.
I want to wish my mommy happy Easter first.
You want to intimidate us?
I'm the first person to wish mommy happy Easter. I see all of you now, and I dey selfish. I'm the first person to wish mommy happy Easter. Yes.
Where were you?
Mommy happy Easter. All this your pikin. They know want to wish you happy Easter. Now me I'm be the real one now. Happy Easter, mommy. May the Easter bring blessings to you and the entire Nigeria Watch family in Jesus' mighty name.
Today is anybody where they cry more than they bereaved. I go to look at like Tinubu.
But forget that thing. Forget that thing when they talk there. Doctor, now for classroom. Now for classroom, go to talk that one, not for here. Not for classroom.
Okay.
See, everybody, thank you. I heard everything people are saying, though I'm quite busy.
No, we are talking about this AD. You know, anyway, you must have had. You said you had it. This INEC. To me, I believe INEC be the real problem now. Now we there.
The people that told us, the people that have been saying it here, that there's no need for us to go for the election. Are they not now? Are they not now right? Are they not right now? No bet, not talk bet, not talk bet. Look, you said one thing here. Wait. Let me say something.
Let's assume they are
right. Wait. Let me conclude. Now, I'm following our doctor steps now. They demise our education. They demise our political environment. They demise the political parties. They demise the Nigerian people. They demise the values of families. Now, what is left? The thing that is left now is the people with anger. Now, what should they do? They should resist. You see, that is why sometimes when I was saying that when I told you that we are not going to vote alone. The international body is going to vote with us. This thing, they are thinking of something that we all are running far from now. They are thinking it for us. You see how Nigerians, we sometimes we deceive ourselves. About 75% of Nigerians, I'm not talking about we here. 75% of Nigerians are deceiving themselves. They don't want to hear the real thing. Truth is very painful, but it's very good for you to look into that even say na contrary word, look into it. You see, this country need to be divided. People are not, look, we are getting to a stage where we'll get to a stage of armed struggle. That is the stage you are pushing us into now. Now the Benin people are taking, like, listen to the general youth leader of that state. He said every one of them should go and get themselves equipped. A police commissioner came to them. I saw the video, told them that they should all apply for arms, that they should guide themselves, protect themselves, and even come and register, enlist in the Nigerian police. Not the army, come and enlist in the Nigerian police. Was very specific. He's a Benue man. I think he's from that village where this thing they happen. He's a commissioner of police. He was angry. He was sweating, talking, was angry. The pastor, that bishop was there too. You see, we are moving to the next stage. See, they are pushing. This man is a drug dealer. He's going to push us to the level of Venezuela. Very, very accurately, perfectly placing us in there. Nigerians will be looking for home to stay because this oil gas you see is going to run to 2,000 naira per liter. Then Nigeria will start losing their homes, start losing their insurance, start losing a lot of things. Then they will be pushed out. Then we will know how strong the Nigerian people are when we are finally pushed out by the government with the circumstances of what they are doing, pushing us out so that we all will be homeless. Because as it is now, people will not be able to pay their land use payment after the end of the year because inflation has taken it to another level.
Okay, Black Panther, does it bother you that in all these things where they happen, at least the latest one in Jos, go one, no they talk anything, and they still alive?
Make I tell you one thing, this one I will talk, be very painful. Very, very painful. And I don't want to make everybody mean and that way. I'm just trying to literally say it. Just look at the thing I'm saying. Don't look at this as if I am like I don't mean well for the people of the middle belt. Go one. is paying the price of what he did by starting a war against a part of the country. He's paying the price, ultimate price. And the innocents that did not know about anything about the war, they are all crying. If you remember, during the Aburi must stand, Aburi, they have agreed on that Aburi must stand, Nigeria would never have been in this situation.
But
People,
Black Panther, you see, why go one's own? I know.
That's why they are quiet now. They can't talk.
I know
that
why.
Go one and the other man, that Juma, they can't talk.
But the thing is, okay, let's leave it. You know, in this war, this something. I remember 1993, when they canceled June 12 and all those things. There's a man called, say General Lani Ikbola Akinriade. He granted an interview. Therefore, that was why Abacha, they were after him. He ran into exile. He joined. He was a fool. He said, why did we fight the civil war? Why did we stop the Igbos from going? When we have to come back, a Yoruba man won an election and you are telling him he can't assume power. For what? Say, well, then why? That was the interview. He was so blunt. I don't know. I think the man is, but I think he's still alive. I don't know. But let me not. But that was when the man's name came out. General Akinriade. He's a member of Nadeco. He was in London. I think they say in a house, then they use or some Shegu or Shoba had and they do meet. He granted an interview. That was what shocked them. People were murmuring. He said, why? He said, why did we go to civil war? Why did we fight? If we can be equal, all of us cannot be equal. Why did we fight? He said it because he fought at the Asaba sector. Alani Akinriade saved one Asaba man, I've forgotten the name. Both of them attended which school? Loyola College, Ibadan. If I'm mistaken, that is the secondary school I attended. Loyola College, Ibadan. So, Alani, you know, when the dog graduate, everybody going where Alani joined army and then all the people. So when they came there, because the plan of Murtala Mohammed was those Asaba people that came to welcome them, they have to massacre all of them. So Alani and Ibrahim Taiwo, former governor, military governor of Kwara State, that died there with Murtala Mohammed, 1976. So they came there and some other people. So when Alani saw his classmates, he was shocked. He asked him, what you doing here? He said, nah, in town. He said, hey, so how can he buy him? You know what he tell him? He tell him, say, see, I will point the GUN in one direction. When I shoot at them for ground, then you go just fall down. Pretend like say you don't buy. Then from there you go crawl, take bush, find your way. And so he saved the man. So part of this is his war experience. That June 12, 1990, that's what he said. He said, why did we fight the civil war? If somebody will come back as one, Abiola won an election and you don't want him to assume power. Because everyone know that nothing, forget that, no excuse. So that was, they say, hey, who is this man talking? That was why they started pursuing him. He ran away. So why I'm saying it is that, go on by now. I mean, he don't touch you. If then they apply for Zamfara, they apply for Kwara. This is just for every time. Well, you still have to say something. I don't know why his people are still allowing him. Otherwise, if it's in our type of area, I mean, you should be able to say, I mean, you should be your own man now.
One never say anything, no.
He never says that's why now.
See, make I just say this thing finish, I beg. And I want to go one area you say very important too. You see, in life, anything we do, that's why we should be very careful. Like what Dr. Siem was saying, I know the wisdom is applying that the president Tinubu is playing God. I know what you understand what you are going to. Everything we do on earth, we are going to the account we are going to give it yet on net too, before we go and face the correct account for wherever we go meet ourselves. So I'm outside. Sorry for that stupid car. I want to say this. What Tinubu is doing is what is signed with the people that are causing this insurgent terrorism. What he's doing He's only adding his plan.
15 minutes. We'll close in 15 minutes. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir. He's only adding his plan by staying for. Let's see if he can extend it to third term. Because what he's doing now is preparing for third term. It's very true. Saddam said it. I went through it. I asked questions. I called some people that
Wait. Which else you think? Which else you think say Tinubu will use?
The person where he want follow their body go. The fly where he want follow their body go give. He know which thing get. He don't know now. Okay, the man in Cameroon, he wish to take they go another time again.
But we are talking about second time. We are talking about third time. So what happens?
I'm telling you, that is where he's going to. Look at it. Let me tell you one thing. If a man in power has control of the parliament, it's I can swear what's happening in Russia. The man had control of the parliament. That's why they have been serving from president to prime minister, from prime minister to president. That's why he changed the constitution on his own.
No, Nigeria is different to that.
Wait. Make I tell you something. Nigeria is not different from that. The Russian people, they fight more than us. But still, this man calmed them down. He calmed them down. See, wait. The only difference that the only difference between us and them is that we are not even a developing country yet.
Not only that.
We are not civilized, kind of democratic civilization. We don't have it.
You know this Putin. Putin is like Putin is from how do they call their secret service? KGB. Even this Dmitry Medvedev, I remember when that one, because when Putin finished, he handed over to Medvedev. Then still can assume a lower position where you go there under media or something like that. I don't know. He assumed. Then after that, the man serving time, he contest again to be able to do all those things. See, to them.
Putin started from scratch, mind you. If he went through the ladder of democracy, he was a local government chairman. From there, he moved on.
I know. No, I mean before. The first time he came out, he became this thing. But what I
is one of their security security office of.
So there are certain things
of Russia.
You know why I can exempt that of Russia is this. You see, what make the Western world? All of us, thank God, we're all in the Western world. Is that in UK. Let me use it. If to say, according to the manager of Tesco, my local supermarket, way near me, we're not far from where I do now. He said if the government did not subsidize milk, milk. He said, look, we for know what you're going to spend every week to buy milk. The cheapest thing in UK, bread.
For UK now?
Yes, them coming. Bread. No, listen now. Bread, milk, and egg. It must be
not too like free thing for that UK too much.
Listen, we are talking about human being now. They just take it. So in Russia, there's some level of advancement you go don't reach. Whether you change somebody at the top every week, going to affect the common living, the standard of living of the people. They've passed that. Our own is still we look up to manna from heaven, not manna from Aso Rock. So
that's why I say we are not civilized in terms of democracy now.
No, I'm trying to exempt Russia. From the example I said, let me exempt. Not that that system is. To the Western world people, they know it. But let me exempt them relative to Nigeria. We never start. We haven't arrived because an average Russian, the bread where you go chop. Even if you do cleaner work or you do bus conductor, you go still see salary. They live, they get free health care or something like that. But our own, you say, we haven't started at all. So when we now have a criminal today in charge, then to want to lengthen our suffering, you go to wonder, how come?
Okay, let me let this bubble out. Let me let this bubble out so that you will get the picture clear. Do you know that they are the Congress over here? They are discussing how to map out Nigeria and separate the country itself. They want to avoid the Sudan situation. They want to avoid it because we are driving towards that. So to avoid it, they started talking on it. They even spoke about the killing to that judge. The one that happened to judge, they spoke about it. Just of recent, they spoke about the interview. More said a lot of things. There's a lot of congressional sitting that is going on within the caucus, and they are going to give a feedback to the president. It's because of this war that is going on. That is why the president has not been able to sit on it.
Black Panther, thank you.
So by the time they call the shot,
but they can't do it without the country going to Sudan. This thing.
They can do it, or Ghana, they talk. You see, the world don't change. No, they tell me, say the world don't change, I beg. We don't understand what they change for the world. Look at what is happening in this war now. They decimate Iran within 30 days. What are you talking? Within 30 days.
You are
talking about old system.
Odua, the people will welcome it, particularly the Christians, because that is
Odua talking about.
That is the only way out. Let's give them
a country as big as Nigeria. It's Iran, a country, and it's still of a mountain. They decimated the military within 30 days. Do you know what it means to the people that have a supersonic weapon? They destroy, they kill all their leaders within 30 days. All is gone. They don't have leadership now. You are saying they can't, the people. Who be the people? People feel rise up.
Black Panther, let's
I want to make Nigeria die before now talk about assistance from abroad.
Now your papa get Nigeria, Black
Gentlemen, salute.
No, this thing is wickedness now. When I talk to people, which people want fight? They do something fight again.
It's okay. Let's give them chance, Black Panther.
Gentlemen, salute.
I beg, no, not do wickedness. I beg.
Thank you. Una welcome.
Thank you.
Sorry,
happy Easter in advance, everybody.
Please, before you speak, see, we are not against the disintegration of Nigeria. All we are just saying is that we cannot solely rely on a foreign country to just take out everything for us. Even, Alex was here some days ago crying that Edo, start doing your own. Well, if that's the intention, which I'm already hearing, all welcome. I also want to leave. I don't want a criminal to be.
Please, if they are divided in Nigeria, on which place they want to divide it, let us know. Is it Benue State, Edo State, or where?
They will create a situation that will make them to come. If you don't know the dynamics of geopolitics, go and learn it, please. They will create a situation that will bring them in.
Allow them to talk. It's okay, Black Panther.
Okay, Odua should speak before I speak, or maybe let me wait for him to speak.
Speak. You are free, speak, no problem.
Okay. I greet everybody. Our big mommy, happy Easter in a few days' time. Nigeria Wash, thank you for your great work. Let me talk about the man in power a little. You know, when he was dying for that seat, many of us saw this kind of scenario that is going on happening because we know the kind of person he is. Somebody, see, we are talking about PhD and professorship on concerning the INEC chairman. This same man has what you can describe as PhD level experience in fraud. So, and he came in. And what do you expect? He has corrupted all the already compromised and earlier corrupt institutions. So he went and people there who are at the head, he brought people, he saw them. Some of them were waiting for the opportunity to steal as well. So he came and as the kind of fraud, the fraudster he is, he gave them what they wanted, or beyond what they even expect, and they are all working for him. That is what is going on. I listened to the INEC chairman's interview with Ruben to at least a good extent concerning what the court said. How can he be interpreting the court's ruling, appeal court ruling differently than other equally experienced and high caliber senior advocate and lawyers are saying the other thing, which is the real thing, that this status quo ante bellum means return back to the situation where you were before you came to court. Not even that, what that thing you're saying, war, is just the old thing the Latin people use. What it means, return to what was the situation before you brought this matter to court, return to that level. He started interpreting the court ruling differently, but well, I think what ADC should do, apart from the press conference they gave yesterday, they should go to court as well and ask the court to order INEC to return back their leadership on their website. Why the main substantive matter continues in the High Court, because that is how it should be. Court never gave that order that Mark or Honorable should vacate their seat. And there has been no time when court will give order and say a political party seat will remain empty. until they hear about matters. And like Mr. Jonathan used to say here, I'm sorry for our constituency, the media. They have so compromised. I used to remember how the media was so courageous during the military era. That long years, particularly from 1983, December 31st, 1983 till 1999, when civilian regime started. The media was so corrupt. The media was so courageous, so bold. Many of them stake their life on the line to be sure that the right thing is done. Whether it will cost them their job, they don't care. But these ones we have now, I don't know. I know things are tough. Some of them are afraid, but instead of being afraid and saying the wrong thing, why not be neutral or refrain from talking? Some of them, each time an ADC person comes to their studio, they will be saying the other faction. I heard when Balaji was asking one of them, what do you mean by the other faction? The man you are calling that Bala Gombe, whose faction does he belong to? Somebody who resigned from office, from that position. The man, they said in ADC they have 6 vice chairmen. His vice chairman, not even vice chairman like the one that will succeed the chairman. I think he's vice chairman in one particular area. I don't know why it's inter-party affairs or so. That is where he is vice chairman. So even, and you guys can see how young he is. That guy should be probably in his 40s if I thought he has reached 40. So whatever happens, he's not supposed to even be the president. But all of them resigned, and nobody compelled him. I just pray that Ralph Wosu, the immediate past chairman, has all the, because he said they have forensic imprint of their signatures that they submitted, that everything was clearly done. So I hope maybe when the matter goes to, when the court starts hearing, they will give clear evidence. This man has I don't think has any leg to stand, except that the man in power wants to push away all potential challengers, those who are strong. See what he wants to do. He wants to clear these people at all. He wants to clear them as well. By the time the election comes, it will only be him and weaker party candidates. We know what is going on in PDP now. The weaker faction of PDP.
My brother, do you know that what he's trying to do now is only because he's not a military person? If he was a military person, he could have been maybe arms of iron against these guys.
Yes.
If he was a military person, he could have been arms of iron. So what he's trying to do now is just, okay, let's be gentlemanly. But if he was in the military era with Abacha, he could have been arms of iron.
Yes. Man. So the truth is that somebody who claims, he usually claims to be a radical chieftain, that they fought Abacha hands down. But some people who were part of that fight, who were very active in that fight, many of them said he was not even there. He was one of those who ran away. He was operating from overseas, so he was supporting with money. And then he came. When the man passed on, they came back. So he has always been so selfish. Doesn't have Nigeria's interests at heart. What we are saying here, nobody knows where he's from or wherever. The name he bears is not his true name. So, but that is just by the way. What I think ADC should do is to go to court and keep putting pressure on INEC, that INEC should put their names back on the leadership name back. And I'm happy that they say they want to go on with their congresses from what level to state. Then they'll do the convention. Hopefully, if the court wants to do the right thing, they should allow them to continue their work as APC, as ADC leadership. Thank you.
All right. We need to close now. Thank you very much, my people. And for those of you that came late, at least you see added 1 or 2 things. But we are over 4 hours. I appreciate every one of you. Yeah. I've listened to you all concerning this ADC situation and all that. For me, I still strongly believe that it's a big risk because these guys will continue to come up with a lot of frustration as the day goes on. This court case now will drag and cause a lot of setback for them. Just because although Obi is there, that's it. Tinubu want to turn Nigeria to a one-party state. He wants to make sure, even though it's not turning into a one-party state, he wants to make sure that on election day, Tinubu, that is APC, is the only major party that is competing. maybe other smaller parties will be free to compete with him. That's it. The major parties will not be there. Yeah, unfortunately, we are in a country where the youth don't react to anything. Even upon these things that have been happening now for the past 3-4 days, the youth don't react to anything.
The protests in Edo State, you see.
Yeah, the protests in Edo State, for me, I don't know what they are protesting for anyway, but what are they protesting for?
Yeah, where we are saying protest, it started
economic hardship.
Yes, economic hardship. Everything is being measured. Both the killing, both the and both all are measured inside that protest. So it is small.
In combined. Yeah, in combined. Okay.
Nigeria Watch, sorry.
Nigeria
Watch, sorry, let me just add this. I heard that the obedient movement are planning a protest soon. I don't know why, sometime this month.
Yes, good Nigerians are planning protests.
Yes. Then from Kwankwaso's own side too, something may be coming up from that angle. So nobody knows. So let's see how it goes. This man will not have his way. We fought Abacha house down. This man will not have his way.
Nigeria Watch, let me make a minute announcement. Please, I'm appealing to listeners.
Okay, quickly.
I'm appealing to listeners of Nigeria Watch. People, those that come every evening, leave what they are doing to come and listen to us. Please, we have an emergency on our hands. As you know, mainstream media in Nigeria, Arise, channels, TVC, and whatever, they only doctor the news. They don't give you the perspective which you need to be able to make up your mind and know exactly what time it is politically in Nigeria. When we come on Nigeria Watch here, the news we show you is what you must have seen. But the way we discuss it and different sides of it, and then we make permutation, we draw on history, make references, that is what makes Nigeria Watch unique. But the emergency we have is that there's no electricity in Nigeria. You can imagine when Aso Rock has left the national grid, it's like somebody decided to fence his own compound and leave you to the wild animals, whatever they do with you. So we are trying to buy a solar that will be carrying our broadcast. Nigeria Watch is not based in the UK. Otherwise, we wouldn't be saying all this, because if you are in Europe, any part of Europe, you are short of electricity. So you can stream anytime. But because it's based on Nigeria, it has to depend on petrol. For how long? And petrol every week it continues to cost. Not only that, it's adulterated, depending if you want to buy any other one. So the way out, we've decided that it is solar, whereby it's noiseless. You do it, and then you enjoy what you are doing. It is going to be hot politically now, as you people can witness.
Exactly.
If in the past you are not interested in politics or whatever, now you should be, because the mafioso that are in charge now, they are not brooking any opposition. They just pulverize you. They don't
mafioso.
care. Be you a mafioso, be you any professor, they want you to reason like Almajiri. Now, maybe I teach you law for school. There's a professor of law that taught you your LLB or that taught you English. Because it's working for INEC, you go to say, now this man, they mark my script. So, in a nutshell, we need to keep up most people rely on us for objectivity. That is the first thing. And then no holds bars. We don't spare anybody. No holds bars. And then apart from that, we also give you direction, and we expect you. We discuss what to expect even before it happens, or if it happens, why it happened, and why another one will happen, or why it may not happen that way. So there are a lot you gain from here. Please, on our bended knees, or on my bended knees, help us. We need just some more, maybe less than 4 million or 5 million. Then we should be home and dry. Just target the next 4 million, please. whatever is your widow's mite. Some people used to tell me, CM, I like listening to your your analysis. He said, yeah, now. Please, for that thing to the flow, please help us. Because the time we come here, you tune in, you know see Niger Watch, therefore you can see CM. But if you see Niger Watch, to put 2 and 2 together, you will see CM. And then for other people like that, not just me. So please, that's why we need it. That's why we need it. Please, we need it. We are just pleading, we are begging, and we are asking. We need it. It is important so that we can be able to give you. In fact, not that you are listening, you can also contribute through phone, because I know when the election, when things become so tense, we may adjust our timing and the way we come, the way we even we can say, okay, let's devote more time to people that want to phone. So that let it not be every day we are hearing CM Black Panther give us some money, but read and all they will do and everything against Jonathan. So let's say we devote 1 hour to phone calls. We can do it, so people can be phoning. So that way you also participate, audience participation. So please, before then, let us secure the solar. That's what we are asking for. Please help us. Whatever you give, in other words, even if now widow, now 1 naira you put in, the same thank you where we thank somebody, we bring 1 billion. Now we go say thank you because whatever it is, you work for it. We didn't work for it, you pay tax. So please help us. No matter how small, help us and then spread it. We don't want to be bogged down. Because if a politician should do this for us, he who pays the piper, of course, you know what it means. You dictate the tune. So here you come here now. Here will be another. What we'll be discussing here is Sheyi Tinubu, where he go toilet, where he go. Yes, now where he go toilet. Why you know this? Who swap? So all those mundane things. But because we are independent in the real sense of it, we discuss what should be beneficial to the people. Please, because of Nigerian people, help us. Let me stop here. I think I will speak to you people again tomorrow. Thank you, Niger Watch.
Wow. Thank you very much, Augustine, for putting your voice to this. I like how you break it down for them. You know, it shows that you are letting everybody know that what we are doing here is for all of us, not just for one person. You know, we are just doing our part. We are doing our part. Fortunately, that we all Nigerians will find ourselves where we are today. But we are doing our part to see how we can have that better Nigeria in our time, even though the journey looks so slim. But trust me, even with the way APC is going now, it shows that they know if they allow that is the way APC is going now. They know that if they allow ADC to triumph with this speed they are going on, obviously they will beat them hands down. Yes, you can see the people that have moved to ADC. So that's why APC, Tinubu people, they are not scared now. They are very scared though. They are very, very scared. Like Augustine talk, the time where election wanted the hot, now we all this so. The time where you will see different kind of animals that will be going to mainstream media, go they lie. We will bring them here to analyze it. That be our job. When they don't lie for there, finish. Our duty is to break it down. As we they drop the end the show now, people don't cut the part where we break them down. They share them for different platforms. You don't know. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I like the portion you played earlier on. The first one is what you spoke on to those people that are on the backstage listening. When the election comes, they will now rush into the channel and start doing their harassment. Just put them on record, put it on paper. When they come, you should be noticing them because I will remind you, you must do that thing because these people they are dead with distraction.
There's a way they will respond.
We have what we call a sticky note here in the US. Get a sticky note tonight, write tonight's date down, and put on your wall, your bed, so that when you wake up in the morning, you're going to see them. Because
this is also Mr. Elvis.
About 2 or 3 days ago, we say for me that one even go down with me. So let's
yes, sir.
Yeah, Najawo,
I
you
was
know,
taking notes,
I
put
know.
them behind your
Anyway,
bed,
I
beg.
want to believe that you will know how to handle it. You have to be, very strict and smart, because some people want to outsmart you. They will say they know they around, they know here, they know if they know, or do go
No,
for
let me talk and say they die.
There's a way. There's a way to first of all.
Meanwhile, now as you talk, then they hear you as you talk. Then they
It's
go
okay.
back and forth within this channel and another one. They hear you. Then they hear you.
No worry. That time there's a way where you go first of all. You go
Some might be the people where you respect very well, because I told they come, they'll come from backyard. People when you respect, where say,
No,
they touch, they talk to, like the guy chore, like kind of people where go come here be that. Make it ready for them,
Anyway,
because me I go talk,
when that time reach, we go put Black Panther in charge of backyard, so that anybody will come, we go put her in charge of backyard.
Now stick out there, they knock them for head.
But meanwhile, please, the people listening to us, please help us and spread the news, because I know thousands of people are listening to us between Australia and California and the countries in between. So please, have whatever it is. We really
And the
need
good thing,
because we need to a lot of news. The way politically is moving, news, the way the political situation is in Nigeria now. A lot of so many things are happening, and for us to be discussing it here, so many headlines. So we need it, and then, like Niger Watch said, then go mainstream, go live because of APC, praise Tinubu. When we come here, we tell you why they said it, or the background of the person that said it, then why they are saying it, and then the implication, and the another thing that will come. So these are we'll be telling you what they can't tell you over there, and people will also phone and bring their own perspective. So it's like an open discussion. We are not restricting anything, as long as it's not insultive and it doesn't go counter to the YouTube rules. I mean, Niger Watch know that one. So please, just help us so that we stand on our feet. We don't want to miss any moment. Now is the time, please.
Augustine, the good thing about it is that we are almost there. So what I said before you came in, that is the record there on the screen.
Okay, 7.5.
7.4 million is already there. So what I said is this: if anybody, for example, listening to us now, because we know we still have lots of good people out there that will still turn up, but for any person, for example, deliberately saying anything with attacking, I can sign me, and I go join. Oga, madam, we go still complete them. No worry.
Exactly, it's true.
The reason why we are calling you is that it would have been good you are part of the blessing, right? Even though that 5,000 you put, just go anonymous.
Yes.
In most cases, blessings is what God see than what people see. You understand? So, but if you say no, you want to deliberately. Now, the one people when they say deliberately, they mean they talk to. You want to they say no. I don't go put my money for there. They speak Swahili. No wahala.
Somebody called you, asked you, one of your, you made mention of it, called you and asked you about the channel. You now told him that he or she, I don't know whether it's she or he, you now told him that most of us that are on the channel are from the diaspora. He was shocked, isn't it? And you gave him a good answer about the ones in Nigeria. Then, the answer, there's another part you didn't say. There are some Nigerians that have money. They can come to this channel. They no go blink too much. But they don't want to come. But when elections start, they go use their money in form before they pay them. I know they come for those ones they come for Benin area. They know they come now because they go hear me talk. They say, "Oh, Black Panther, you two they do this thing." Now them here they wait for. Now them from Benin axis. All the rest are not. Now the Benin axis I wait for. When they come, I beg. No, but could leave them for me. I beg.
For backyard now you don't. Now we go put you for that backyard.
Because I know say I then go come here pass. They know they pay any money now. They know they brought their satanic here.
Black Panther, normally, normally in a rush hour, mute yourself first. In a rush hour like election time, I remember on this platform, as I post link, people don't rush enter. And in most cases, my dedicated panelists, some of them not go get opportunity to enter the panel. Some of them go there backstage. Some of them not go even get space for backstage. They not feel enter. They not feel come in. But I will not let it be like that anymore this time. So what I will do is this. If my dedicated panelist try to enter panel and is full, just comment on the comment section. And that was, I'm trying to come in, the panel is full. I go look personally the panel why I know that you are not consistent, because now only this time will they see you. I'll remove you with all due respect. To be honest, you know, when they also come to this one where they talk, so like, you know why this thing, even now that I'm smiling, my people
that is fair. That is very that is fair enough. Very, very fair. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yes. You know,
for example, it's a fair judgment. It's a fair judgment.
Yes. You know, Augustine cannot be on the backstage, or Mr. Jonathan Black Panther give us a mandate. Then I'll not be saying Panedofu. You know, go make sense, right? So, what to make this thing be? They make me vex, but I want to vex again because the thing was kind of slow. Although it's slow, don't take we'll start on. But now we don't cross half. We are getting close. Now I'm smiling. You know why I'm smiling? For the first time in my career, that alone is enough to respect someone like me. You just say, for you, for more than a decade, this guy never measure money one day on air. I don't do adverts. I don't take money from anybody from adverts. I don't do anything for anybody on this platform, and I will charge you for it to pay me. I fought land grabbing all for free. I restored people's land, properties, and all that in a state. I fought with lions and tigers. This not be lions and tigers. You know what they mean? They don't stay there. Go try them. They go eat your bone. I fought with them. You understand? I didn't collect a penny from nobody. I've said this so many times here. For the first time. And some of us allow someone like me to drag
especially suppose those people you fought on their behalf to recover their land and all those things, and I mean, it's something noble. It's a very noble something without going through. Say you don't even.
They are listening. They are here. They are listening.
You just have to. I mean, there are. What does it take?
They are ungrateful bastards.
You just have to.
I will not take that word back.
Ungrateful bastards. Very ungrateful people.
They should do it. You see, I'm even looking at this as okay, that one that is going out of your remit. The essence of the platform is not to go and fight to recover land. No, this is just to disseminate news. But out of your remit, you humanitarian, just call it humanitarian service, just to save humanity. But this is why I'm saying this is that given the lie where Tinubu and the mafia were there, all this news you are hearing, a time will come, you go they think you want alternative news. This is the place to come. So for us to stand on our feet, to be able, that's what we are saying. No, we are not going to, nobody is going to do anything. Just to be able, otherwise, if to say light day Nigeria, or it did like 2, 3, 4 years ago, who they talk of all this? Abi, we manage. But the thing is that about Tinubu don't come out. It's like Tinubu don't come out himself for Nigeria. So nobody is interested in light again. But we have to have alternative. That's what we are. That's why we are looking for this. We want alternative. Or if Nigeria Watch should base in the UK, we can't be disturbing. I mean, light day UK now. So what are you looking for? Solar. But because he's in Nigeria and being in Nigeria, that is why the news should be more authentic. Because once in a while we chip in, say people are suffering here. Look at what I saw when I was moving out. Look at what happened. Look at this. So all those things.
Do you even know, sir? If I can say this, do you know there are platforms like Nigeria Watch in UK, in London, other places, America. They are not asking people like this. They are not asking people to donate for solar for them because their government is doing the needful. Now we
exactly.
have to come here and
yes, exactly. There's light. It's true. It's true. So it's
Nigeria. There's one guy in UK. He's an Iranian. He has a TV station, very popular. He has contested for an election in Britain before. He opened a channel. If you see the way people they pour in,
I know that guy.
You know, he has 1.5 million viewers. The guy get time within 2 weeks.
I know.
The guy in studio, 300,000 people. Now they attend them.
Yeah.
They are doing this free for him. Nigerians, look at us here. We are doing nonsense.
We are not encouraging ourselves at all. The problem we have is that, okay, let me say this. The problem we have in Nigeria is simple. When you are progressing, some people will be angry. You understand? Not somebody can comment the other day, say, me that I build a mansion in Nigeria and I'm asking for solar money and he not get land for abroad. You see, he lay cost on himself. So this is what we get. Then I make a reference by saying that I show speed. YouTube pay him $800,000 and they are debating he doesn't want it anymore, that he want over $1 million every 30 days. Right? It was live today again. I was looking at him. It was live around 4 p.m. The way Super Chat was pouring like rain they fall. So, like I've always said, if you depend on Nigerians on anything you are actually doing, you might end up failing. Just focus on your consistency and your work. And maybe by God's grace, have multiple stream of income. If not, you'll be in trouble. We are not encouraging ourselves. Do you know that since people know that you can make money online, most people don't watch your videos anymore? I saw a girl.
Yeah, they won't watch your video. They'll be jealousy.
Exactly. I saw a video where one lady was complaining. Says, well, now no, say I monetize. Well, no, they click my video again. See how now go wicked like this. The lady, I will find that video. I'll bring that tomorrow.
We should plenty for Nigeria.
Like you said, just concentrate on your. I remember Chinua Achebe telling somebody, say, if you want to be a writer so that you go win an award, you had better stop writing.
Yeah, exactly.
He said, if you want to be a writer so that you go win a Nobel Prize, you better stop writing. Not be like that. Do your work.
The lady said, for the past 3 years where I no monetize, they rush come here. My videos views full up. Now monetize.
And no be then they pay her. You see. Okay. Naija watch. No be say you they view and then now you they pay. Now you waiting they call on YouTube or whoever go pay. So which one be your own?
Let me give you an example now. This one you go pay you for art. There was a Cameroonian girl that was chanting the cause of Nigeria. Everything she does is Nigeria because she has a relative in Nigeria and she respects Nigeria because Nigeria has taken African social media to another level. So she do appraiser and talk everything good about Nigeria. The day she they give to send her money over. The day she say, I want to correct them. Oh boy, they drop her channel down. They report her channel more than 10 times. The YouTube had to drop her channel. The girl begin cry. The girl, they admit her for hospital now for Cameroon because of what Nigeria did to her. Very painful. I love that girl. I was shocked. I was shocked.
The truth of the matter, do you know that I have to say this. I have to be honest to say this. Do you know that the only place I have headache now my channel will evolve Nigeria matter? Do you know that this communication we are having right now, other of my channels, I don't communicate with people. I don't do live, right? We only do okay, I don't want to expose it, but I don't communicate. Let me put it like that. So these people, majority of the people that is following me, like I can say 70% of them now Igbo people, right? Even the Igbo people, they don't even know who get the channel. Let's say that. Okay, now, you see peace of mind. They, as your video they drop, they don't jump on top of her like saying an ant. They want it. They love it.
Simple. If they love it, they'll just like it, they go like that.
But for Nigeria, you go see.
Listen.
They call me Emeka Unadi Shukudi.
Forget about all this. You
want their head.
Do you know somebody went to, I don't know whether the person came through cocky, not be corny, because English one say you are corny is better than cocky. Say somebody there cocky. That one a word. So the guy come phone me, say, what is your they talk? Hey, this person don't do this. This person the soldier. I said, it's okay. When on they enjoy all those things. They point and kill fish. Well, I go there. He said, I say, what if that bone where they fish, instead of entering like this, it can cross, can hook. Charlie boy go say Niger don't hook. So it can't hook you. So when he hook, what you go do? When I get hospital where you go carry person go, not be Okada when I will give him water, you go drink, nothing. He can't they laugh.
No, to be honest, this same thing. Augustine, this same attitude, manner is what is affecting us why we are not united today. You can see now some people is clamoring for Tinubu, some are for the other article, some are for the other one. So a country that you and I know that is not working. We see some people they say, no, Tinubu me want. The other one will say, no, article me want.
Because it's not working. You need someone that can make it work to be there.
Exactly.
And you are still going after criminals.
You know it's not working. You see, you can hear, you can smell. You will still say, they support this one. I'm not going to support the other one. The other one, Igbo man. Igbo man cannot be a president. Oh God, you never eat this morning. Your business is Igbo man of be a president. I don't know where this disunity came from. Is affecting.
Mr. Elvis, now this disunity, hold on, my brother. This disunity, now a long time project of this politician, a very long time project, and they've succeeded. And Nigerians, they're not clever, politically clever at all. They be dolls when it comes to politics. They be dolls. They don't understand it. They be dolls for politics. They don't know what is politics.
Okay.
If they rush person for hospital, they know they care where the nurse come from.
Exactly. And that Igbo man that you are saying that will not be a president. If that man give money to go buy food in the morning, you could collect the money, say, okay, I want to go buy food. But that same person, you cannot vote for him so that you can have a good country. But he can give money to
listen, my brother.
Food, take care of your health.
My brother, listen, no mind them. There be people. The market where they go they buy food stuff. Who they sell food for them?
Exactly.
Most of the people where they sell things for the Igbo people, not they say, why don't they reject them? Say, madam, madam, I want to buy fish. The madam comes say, the Igbo woman, me say, no, I don't they buy from your hand. We know what we are doing. That's why I said that some of the people that deliberately pay deaf ear now say, not consign me for this donation. You know what you are doing. That's why I will also know what I'm doing. Yes, when it reach that time. Yes. You most human beings know what they are doing, oh my people, in case you don't know. Now you're the judge. No, don't worry, let God judge. Now lie. God not the judge again for Nigeria. Don't run, come on, leave us.
Okay, look at that petty man. That petty man, they say he never build us for abroad. There you don't build house, you don't get land. He therefore one cannot give money again. Can you imagine that petty witchcraft thinking? Witchcraft. Now you thinking that.
And the person, see let me because because the guy there, I think he died abroad. You see, that kind of person, I don't know the part of the world in there, whether in Europe or North America or so, but for him to be abroad, still the reason with that tunnel vision. If to say the person no get visa come out for Nigeria a day village, if for the dispense waiting the poison, if for the dispense poison to people, I'm telling you.
But that
you
one,
see why?
sorry, Mr. Elvis. That one showing on is showing on now, even though in the diaspora. What about those in diaspora? They enjoy the light in America. They fly on a good road. They fly on a good airway, but still tell you. Now, where they work in America, they cannot force certificate. They are still telling you, with all of the things that we see in the electoral law, they are still saying that Tinubu should go for second term. And they live in America. They live in America. They have good health system.
This is why you see that most people die with a wonderful ideas that would have inspired so many people, but they don't want to share. They die with it. They prefer to just go with it. You know, some people have something, testimony to give that can inspire so many people. They'll say, no need. Keep it to yourself. You know, that thing that satanic person said, do you know that apart from me, myself, people that are listening here will learn from me to say, you know, I will never make this mistake in my life, because maybe there are something that one or two person wanted to show to inspire you. Now you don't hide under that thing that can become satanic, which is a wizard. You know, tomorrow you don't go see him again. That's why you see we blame Nigerians. Even me myself, I don't blame some Nigerians here. Sometimes say you have ideas, you have better things that can inspire other people. You keep it to yourself. You don't know what tomorrow hold and all that. Share. But this is one of the reasons some of them are not bothering themselves. They don't bother. I'm even grateful for me to be able to be secretive over my other channels here. There was a day I almost revealed myself. Because you see, do you know that if I show my other channel right now, do you know that between now till tomorrow morning, I will get more than 1,000 subscribers? Out of that 1,000 subscribers, 800 for inside are satanic people. They want to come and see how you are running it. They are not coming to succeed, to make you succeed, though. They just want to come and see how you are running it. Simple. That's why sometimes, in fact, I don't know how we end here.
Nigeria was.
Some people get too narrow-minded.
These people, they don't sleep. Oh. They don't sleep.
Yes. Pastor,
if you know they sleep, that one consign to make you know they sleep.
Which
sleep where God give where God give us for free. If you deny yourself sleep, that one concern you. We think
they go to everybody. My brother, not show them your channel. All this would be witchcraft. Witches are wizards.
Person who say you build a mansion, you meanwhile not get land. Just imagine that statement.
You feel like Babalawo. You know,
I don't tell you say if to say the person know that
your mic is very bad.
If to say that person never see the four walls of abroad in a village in days since them born them, he go to dispense poison, give people, retail. When he hear say this person buy your Okada, he say, oh, this person buy your Okada. Where are they here? Okay, we shall see. For you know, bam, that one don't go. He said, that one, he still get mind buy Okada, go buy land.
That one they happen every day for Nigeria now.
Yeah. But some people
exactly.
The funny part,
exactly.
Some people they carry
the funny part where they say, you the verse for house where person show you. Something where person don't move command. We don't move past there already. We don't already move past there. You the verse.
But how that
So
how that
it's
person want to
crazy.
attract? I want to attract good thing if you are annoyed with somebody's progress because it's scriptural. When
Listen,
you rejoice with
I
those that
can
are rejoicing.
never, I, I can never, let me say this. This donation that is going on now is my wonderful people that loves me here, that put me in this position, which I'm grateful. They want to appreciate me. But I can never reduce myself that I'm not suffering just because for this, what do you call it? For this donation to complete. No, this is my, how do I say, is a way of appreciating me. So you want me to now reduce myself? Because if maybe I come now, so I never eat money. Now maybe you forgive me the money. If you're not complain, you never buy land. You not get land for Nigeria.
That
So
man will
not
give
just
you
if you
food.
complain.
That man
So
will
but
give you food though.
but let me even put it this way.
He may do
Let
him.
me
He may
let
do
me
him. Reason
let
because
me be-
reason he say
let
he
me
say
go,
oh when hungry they catch this person I give him money. He go do him because he want
Nigeria,
to
eh,
not the
take
person
glory.
tell
Say
you
oh
say if one Nigerian man is sick now, come donate. You'll see Nigeria to come donate because they won't show themselves.
yes, now let me
Come,
be
come,
one talk so. Augustine,
that's so Nigerians be
somebody
now.
told me yesterday. You say if now sick matter, and I say everybody, you say that level million don't complete with you one day. Why? Why?
Okay. You know,
Is
Nigeria.
wrong.
You see, what it means that Nigerians want make everybody their alive they suffer. Okay, when the person their alive, why
Now
not?
you they talk. That is the petty witchcraft that they
that,
talk.
that, it's okay when the person their alive, make it sustain and get no. So far they take fresh air, it don't do. But if he reach
Tinubu,
where
that one
you
na
know go fit take.
Tinubu wisdom.
If he reach, if they say they rush am go emergency, no oxygen they come out, you know they feel, hey, then go give am money. Oh yeah, he don't stand on him feet, but he they beg now, leave and Joe, he don't go. So you see, when people say certain things, you find out why. That's why Oyibo say somebody cannot see beyond his
Just finish
nose.
100 paper.
See where nose there. Yet somebody cannot take this eye, see beyond the nose. That is the meaning. Go and think about it.
They
You
don't
can see.
spoil this
You can.
politician don't spoil Nigeria. He
You
go
can.
take us another like 40 years to recover. Oh.
You go. So this thing. You can't see
You
beyond
go,
your
my
nose.
brother.
no,
Yes, so
I think
I
you go
never
reach
buy
I
so.
land.
think that
He go reach now, you don't know. To recover
You
Nigeria
go reach.
mentality, go take another 40 years.
He say he
You
never
go
buy
reach so.
land.
You go reach.
In never buy
Hey.
land.
See, even in your family now, you know, say if you dey build house, there are some people in the family, some people they jealous say, only in they build house, now only in God they bless. For church, oh, don't say na only in God they bless. You they
Of
give
course.
testimony for church, say, hey, don't come. Now only in God they bless. It they happen for church now. I've witnessed it before. I look them, I just look them. Bless me, I take stone down like the stone down where they want stone down. Make I stone them because everybody come church, come they look at people, all those witchcraft
I
them.
bet let's
They'll
round
come
up.
look you. Can you imagine
Now do
that?
well. Let's the reason why we are saying this is that let's stand for what is right. This disunity that we have, that's why we are where we are. And remember, you are getting old. I'm getting old. We all are getting old. If you and I cannot sort this out now, there's every probability that our children will also struggle. Remember, when some of us are saying our children, always know say 75% of all that I say our children now abroad we born our children. They know they come Nigeria forever.
Lie.
You get that one for mind. So when we say our children, it means children when they born for Nigeria. My pikin they not follow una day that thing. Yes. They don't
And now
follow
then
una
we
day.
the and now then we the fight. Made it made, made them for
You
hear
know,
better news. Oh, just is made them for hear
exactly.
better analysis than every time she
Yes, my
working
daughter, my
balo.
daughter, my daughter asked me now, say, Daddy, everything you talk about on Nigeria Watch is negative that is happening in Nigeria. I say, yes, my daughter, now what did they happen for the country? Now what did they happen? Yes, I see it on social media. I see this, I see that, I see that. It's crazy.
I tell my own people say Nigeria say criminals are in charge. Say what? I say yes. criminals are in charge over there. That's why things are the way they are. They begin laugh. So, but the thing is that people should understand one thing. The difference between a white man and a black man is that the white people always think of what they will do to help, what they will do that will benefit humanity. But most black people is just me. When you die, everything ends.
Okay.
Everything will just end. So thank you very much, Niger Watch.
On the screen is the latest update, 7.6. Okay. Remember, I showcased just this one just now was 7.4. So Abu Aziz just sent me the latest one. So we have 7.6. Thank you very much, everyone that contributed.
Abu Aziz, thank you very much. You're a good accountant. Maybe we go.
Yes, so he's accountant.
You're a good accountant. You're good with figures.
Maybe he's doing well. So I appreciate every one of you that is part of this figure that we are seeing there. We are very, very, very grateful. And God bless all of our people. Thank you so much. My people, we would like to end the show right now. I want to thank you, Mr. Jonathan Oga give us a mandate, Mr. Oduwa, Black Panther, Oga, Mr. Paul, DBC. Thank you very much, my people. Thank you, everyone that super chatted today. Thank you, Mr. Joseph Oji. I'm very, very grateful, sir. Thank you, Adelaja Ogubi, my brother. God bless you. And everyone that contributed to this donation that is going on today and those in the past, I want to say I'm grateful once again. God bless you all. I'm in the comment section, Mother of Omomi Diaspora. Thank you very much, my lovely mother. Thanks for all that you do always. Thank you, my brother Abu Azi, accountant Abu Azi. Thank you very much. God CMO, they call you accountant now. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, my lovely brother. God bless you. Thank you, Mother Peggy Modi, Mother Eugenia, Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, Michael Ganamaro, Mother Stella Macevedo. Thank you. Divine Cross. I appreciate every one of you right there, my people. And God bless you now. We've come to the end of this broadcast right now. I'll see you guys again later on Saturday. Please, for those of you playing our video back, I believe you're also hearing where we are announcing and all that for this continuous support. Please do your part, because I believe those of you that were giving this afternoon when I was receiving the alert, I believe you were playing back the video. So always do your part, no matter how small it is. If you dey shy, say, if you give small one, people will look down on you, then do it anonymously, and you see that figure will rise. And God will bless every one of you right there. We really, really do appreciate your kind efforts. My people, good night and bye for now.
In this world we're living in this world, all of us today is ocean. Everybody today is ocean. Moving to our various stations. As we day in motion, make we do good to ourselves, make we do good to our neighborhood. Before we reach our station, everyone get paid, brother. Everyone get paid. We're gonna go to work. Everyone get paid. Everyone get paid. We're gonna go to work. Ije, Ani Chapa Potario. What do you live about Potario? Ani Chapa Potario. Kanya Paputuri, Kanya Paputuri, Ani Chapa Potario. Yeah. Murakonya di one emele kala. Murakonya di one emele kala. Emele kala. Emele kala ya. Emele kala ya. Emele kala ya. Emele de bute one. Emele kala ya. Emele kala ya. Emele kala ya. Emele de buto suara do bodo. Emele kala ya. Emang ada buta ada giloju, ada giloju. Wajib dari je, ani capa puta buriu. Mana ni lepas puta buriu. Kanya apa puturi, kanya apa puturi, ani capa. Merakonya di mana? Emele kalaya, emerakonya di mana? Emele kalaya, emele kalaya, emerakonya di mana? Emele kalaya, emele kalaya, emele kalaya. Emele buta di gino. Emele kalaya, emele kalaya, emele kalaya, emele kalaya. Emele kalaya, emele kalaya.